Oh, ooh, red being the colour of the day that is the day. People are here already, and it's a good evening. Can I be heard? Is everything okay? Because I've not streamed in a hot while. I have not. I have not. I'm saying words weirdly. And Niels is here. Blackquill is here. Everyone is here. And then the Smash Brothers logo. Well, as ever, I'm in the voice chat, so Lozzie can join if she so pleases. She's under no obligation to do so. Why am I streaming now? Well, basically, people talked me into it because I was in two minds. Like, I wanted to get back into streaming, and thud. And I've not been streaming lately, and I want to get back into it. Like, generally speaking, I want to get back into, like, making content regularly, because I've kind of been down lately, so my condolences for not being able to catch all of it. I will be consquoundling for a while. I don't know how long I'm going to be going. I'll be going for a while. Just allow me to tweet the stream out, and then I'll be good. Hello?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Could it be? Am I irrelevant? No, it must be the children who are wrong. Much appreciated,
What?
Ryan. You exist, and I say thank you with an M. So, yes, how are you doing? How do you? How do you? How do you?
I'm in a fair bit of pain
Are you
because
pregnant?
No. I am in a fair bit of pain because I fell up the stairs at work and landed on my arm, and it's very sore, and so is my back, but I am okay.
Well, that's good at least. At least. Will my get pregnant?
Pregnant?
Pregnant? Pregante? Pregante's Inferno. Now, YouTube seems to reckon that my output is in the red. This ensaddens me. Is it could be true, or is... Am I pregnant, or am I okay? Pregnant?
Lozzie.exe has not responding. Why am I a .exe file? I don't know.
Because you're executable! Pooh!
Spoilers!
If a woman has starch masks on her body... Well, anyway, I should we get on with the game so that Ryan at least has something to consume with that face of his.
Yes. Wait, why would he consume an entire stream with his
With his what?
face?
Oh, face. I thought you said penis.
Tess, honestly.
I was just testing the controls there. Apparently the screen now flashes whenever I save states. That's fun. B?
Yeah.
I was going to go with Algernon because I've had the name stuck in my head all day and I don't know why. Well, I'm going to give birth on a Friday.
Good thing today is Wednesday because...
You gave birth on a Friday.
What was I gonna say?
Oh.
Hi, I'm Tessellating Hexagons, and welcome back to Let's Play Birth.
Okay, so a couple of things. First of all, that's some surprising graphics. Second, we have powder kegs. So, right, with this randomizer, it skips the entire first cycle, so it gives you something to make up for not having the Deku mask. And in my case, that's the powder keg, which is kind of good. Kind of. So we have a license to carry explosives. Also, I'm playing as Cafe. I always pronounced it Kafi, but whatever. Also, we have randomized music on, so that's also good. Now, what's the volume like, so I know whether to turn down or not? Turn down for whomst? It sounds loud in my ears. I could be wrong.
Bear with me a moment. I may have to leave the chat just to check.
Okay. Also, the most prolonged sound effect for getting a piece of heart. I am somewhat tickled. Also, by the way, I'm playing as Kefi, so Kefi has been replaced by Link. Live with this. Also, he's a hot pink. He's a hot pink Link. Is that me saying I should turn the game down a bit? Because I could do that. That is a thing I could do. I do not remember how. This is how. Wait. Zoop. I think the Kefi mask is still Kefi's mask. Or Cafe. I don't remember what I normally say now. Is that better? Because, like, it's still kind of loud in my ears, but... Like, it's weird, because, like, this is exactly the setup I used for Ocarina of Time, so you would have thought it would, like, have all the same presets and stuff, and yet it doesn't, so... Again, I don't know if it's... How's the volume like?
It is good. It is a good. It is a good sandwich.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, okay! First chest of the game. And it's the fucking razor sword. It's not the best sword, but it's up there. Also, I'm going to re-nuzzle the volume just so it's not quite so loud in my ear. Oh, it is already... Oh. Well, that's unusual. Okay.
That wasn't where I thought you were going to go with that sentence. I thought you was going to be like, first chest of the game, and it's Zelda's.
Honk honk.
I am in one of those really weird moods today.
Hello, Dino. Now, oh god, what should I do? It's been, like, I did do a test and a half of the randomizer just to make sure it worked, and it does. It's just a question of, what do I do? What are the first things that I should be doing? Oh my god, I didn't even, Okay, just to unpack my thought process there. So, the owl statues in this game, you hit them and you can warp to them. I forgot to hit the one in Clocktown, but since we're here, I'm going to fight a pineapple. I mean, it sounds like an exaggeration, but I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And with the razor sword, that's enough. That takes 14 regular sword hits. So, we are efficient. We are officially a saint. Banana. Oh god! Why is that here?
What's Octopus doing here?
What's Octopus doing? Oh, that means I'm gonna have to fight the pineapple when I do the Anju and Link side quest. Everything is sad.
Why is Angie from Danganronpa 3 in this game?
Wait, Quad Sun isn't Quad Sun anymore. Also, Tattle is pink now.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeet. Wait, I recognize this music, but I don't remember what I remember it from. But I know that I know it, you know? Also, weird how the enemy music is the same, but everything else is randomized. Yo to the O, 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3.
This year's representative is Bilal Hassani. S Club 7 has fallen on hard times. It's so pointy! It's a fun time.
I got the Goron mask. Randomizers aren't supposed to go this well.
Yeah.
Everything is awesome when you're part of a stream.
Hey!
I didn't have that in mind when I started saying, and I didn't realize I could say it until I said, well, the artwork is by Bast 13. She's very good on Tumblr. I'm waiting for her commissions to reopen because they should be reopening soon. Because, like, they reopened and then they all got snapped up immediately and I missed my shot. So I'm waiting for her to reopen so I can get some more commissions. But yes, it's of the me from my Danganronpa fan thing that I am working on. So yes, Ultimate Clairvoyant, Momo Rokake. I am the goodest boy. B-O-I.
Yes, you are.
Oh, well.
And I am best girl.
Well, reopen can be a word. It's when Rihanna spreads her legs, reopen. That is not a red rupee, but okay. That's not red, but go off. Also, the thought occurs, I have nothing. I have the Goron mask, the ocarina, a sword, and very little else. I meant to go to Milk Road and I didn't. Well. Oh, well. Oh. 1 rupee? Well. Oh, Niels is actually consuming something once. But yes. I still don't really have a release date for it yet because I'm still working on getting the art together. But as Laura can confirm, the playtesting of it is going fairly well so far. We're currently doing Chapter 6, and I am stressing out because how do I write Chapter 6? More like Chapter Essex, am I right?
I thought you'd already written the chapters.
Well, I have. I've written things that happen. I'm just trying to work out how best to present Chapter 6, and like I'm struggling oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
Pudding and pie. Uncle Rupee!
What?
The Briar! Santiago!
Why is the old man from Tingle's Rosy Red Rupee Land? Rosy Red?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Oh no, the water temple! Doo-doo!
But I thought the water temple was amazeballs because Heather said so.
Drink the knife.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Honestly, I don't know anything about anything ever. Oh, no. I can... It's given me the Goron mask and the ability to carry powder kegs and 50 rupees. That means we can go into Romani Raj immediately. Pink hat! Also, the bomb shop sign looks like it says poop. Oh no, it's the poop!
Bang. Doom. Do. Oh, people on Facebook were pissy because I think it was Wee Blogs or one of the other Eurovision fan sites was doing an April Fool's joke about how Maruv was set to be an interval act for the first semi-final. And the fandom were just like, oh my god, she's actually going to perform after all!
But it was April Fool's Day! What were they expecting to poop? Poop?
People on Facebook are
an
interesting breed. An interesting breed of mushroom.
Toot toot.
I am looking forward to your top 40. Are you doing a top 41 or are you doing a top 42?
I'm doing a top 41 personally, and I do invite people to share theirs with me when I start uploading it. But if people include Maruv, that's up to them. I don't mind, but I'm not going to be including Maruv in the overall mega top 41.
Ah, okay.
So people can, but the whole reason why Ukraine's not in it this year is because Maruv didn't accept the contract, so she officially isn't their representative because they don't have one. And also, Vince in the chat just giving me a giggle because it reminds me of there's a post on Tumblr where it's like, why is the Deku Palace music here? Everything is here. Wait, we can't get Epona's song because that's not a thing that it gives you, or is it a thing that it gives me? I don't have a bow, so I can't really do anything here. But yes. Mint, but then... Hey OP, do you accept constructive criticism? Tread carefully, dear Sushi. Mint suck. You come into my house, disrespect my mints. And that's just the end of that. Also, there's not really anything we can do here, so that was a taste of wine.
I literally loved your April Fool's Day video of it basically combining all of your reviews together into a bot thing, and good for you that 6.4% of your mother can sing in tune.
Yeah, and I was really happy with how it came out as well. And
the only thing I remember from it was, do you think? I like to think. Bye.
Yeah, the whole thing with that video is I was so worried that people would be not keen on it because it's a really weird, esoteric brand of humor, and so I would totally understand if people were like, ew, what is this video? It makes no sense, it's so weird. So, I was scared that people would like... Beans? Beans?
You were scared that people would beans?
Yes. Also...
That too.
Also, I forgot that Deku dicks are on the tracker.
Deku dicks are on the tractor.
Yes. You know, gravy on the meow.
You know, Sweden at home.
Nope, said the Pope, and he went home.
We went home.
Look at these textures, though. Oh, that's tasty. Now, full disclosure, I don't know how beatable this intense music. I don't know how like beatable this seed will be. It should be beatable, but I did do a test seed before this that had similar, not identical, but similar conditions, and it put the bow somewhere completely unreachable, and so there was no way I could get the bow without cheating. So this should be doable, but if it's not, then, you know, just be aware. Because I went into the randomizer settings and made it so that, like, the archery minigames heart pieces aren't randomized, so I don't have to get perfect scores in those. I'm hoping it's that way around. Oh god, I just realized I didn't check that. And shops aren't randomized, and the beaver race isn't randomized, because I tried running that on this setup, and for some ungodly reason, it just would not work. So, tessellating means porking beans. More like borking peens, you know, when you have two canines and they're like bork, 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 and they both have penises, borking peens. It's the cat crap. Because that's the noise they make. Cat crap. And so I vaguely remember the road through the forest.
Why do I now get this really bizarre image of you and Alex in, like, BDSM outfits on stage with Atari?
Or, to quote my mother, Hagrid with a sitar. So close! But yeah.
Oh, Mama Hex is so endearing, and Papa Hex is Darude, can confirm.
Say bean, ba-bean. Ba-bean, bean, bean, ba-bean, bean, bean, bean. Or, as I edited and put on Discord, say nah! Just San Marino's song.
The doctor's on, please say nah!
San Marino's song, but 2/3 of the nahs are just gone. Furry robot bean BDSM machine. I mean, some of these things are true.
I actually wonder, because I had this discussion with my Portuguese. Tess knows him as the Portuguese.
Oh, I got the Deku Boo Boo. Why is that here? Carry on.
You got the Deku boobies whilst I was talking to the Portuguese. Anyway, I was talking to the Portuguese, and he's just like, if Serhat wins for San Marino, because San Marino is such a tiny country and Serhat is Turkish, does that mean that Eurovision would come back to Turkey? And I'm just like,
Eurovision will come to Turkey before Turkey comes to Eurovision.
Yes. And Serhat will host, because Serhat is the precious cinnamon roll.
I thought you were going to say Serhat is the president, and that is also accurate.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he'd do a better job than some presidents. No tea, no shade.
Oh, yeah. But
People are freaking out that Serhat is last in the running order for the first semi-final, because they're like, oh my god, he's actually going to qualify! Ah!
I mean, hey, if canines are going to erection in my stream, then so be it. What? But okay.
What?
Like, in the running order, I think the only countries that got like extremely dicked over are Albania and North Macedonia, and even then, I feel like they could still hold their own. So we'll have to wait and see. Also, I have not been counting my heart pieces. Oh, we have 2 already. Okay, good.
Yeah, like seriously, I mean I think North Macedonia is like in between the Netherlands and Azerbaijan. And like Netherlands is like fucking overhyped. Like seriously. Where was this hype last year? I mean, Wayland was amazeballs. I'm sorry. I will fight people over this. But yeah.
I actually agree.
Thank you.
I would take Waylon over Duncan personally, but they're both good songs. Bats!
The overhype of the Netherlands has kind of ruined it for me, to be honest. Like, people just insisting, this will win, hashtag Amsterdam 2020, and I'm just like...
Too much Netherlands kills Netherlands!
And I'm just like, I can't enjoy this song anymore, because y'all have ruined it. Well, not y'all, but because Tessa's people are lovely people, it's just people on Facebook overhype the Netherlands.
Yeah, the Facebook fandom is just the big C. And by C, I mean cunt. No offense.
Why would I be offended? That's just reminded me that one of my managers at work, his name begins with a C and his surname is Punt, and I keep misreading it as that.
Ripperoni and cheese!
I know, right?
Now what should I do with this bean? I've already forgotten where I got it from, but I got a bean! Wait, I remember where I got it from now. Right, what am I doing? You know, like that, Taylor Swift through Google Translate. Oh, what am I doing?
What am I doing? What am I doing? See what you did, see what I did. What am I doing? What? You know, po-ho.
Po-ho.
I was going to say that would be me if any of my favourites don't qualify, but my winner is one of the auto-qualifiers, so...
Well, mine, I can't say because spoilers.
Oh! I posted like the 20 like Eurovision questions, like 1 like equals 1 answer, and I just love Tessa's answer to my Eurovision female crush and my Eurovision male crush. He's just like, my what? My what?
Oh my god, the mayor's residence is Cool Cool Mountain from Mario 64.
Cool.
I don't think I've ever seen this before.
She's got me dirty dancing, dude.
She's got me dirty dancing, despacito.
I am like, I swear, if they don't end the performance with Luca on top, like, I was gonna say on top of some, you know what I mean, with the lift, the Dirty Dancing lift, with like a backing dancer or somebody just holding him up doing the Dirty Dancing lift. I would be severely disappointed.
Gorman, can you please leave? I would like to obtain mask and you're wasting my life!
Okay, bye.
Not you.
Okay.
Madam, I am your son. Okay! This is weirdly thematically appropriate. This is the real story of how Kevin got the Keaton mask. But yeah, I think Clocktown is the first level of Mario Galaxy 2, I think? Oh, the streamer's a hot mess and I'm loving it.
I know.
Despacito.
It's because I'm a hot mess. You know, just back, you know.
Gazpacho. You know, like super tasty soup, super spicy carrot and coriander, chili chowder, crouton, crunchy friends in liquid broth. I am gazpacho. Oh, I am a summer soup. Oh, miso. Fighting in the dojo. Miso. Oriental prince in land of soup. Also, hi, Shane.
Hi.
Chickens!
Who is it that's doing, like, the top 41 Wee Blogs reactions to top 41? I can't remember what it was. Like, They're doing a top 41, but based on like Wee Wee Blog's reactions or something. I can't remember who it was, but I know it's somebody on Discord, and I'm just wondering how that's going. And how much of their sanity is still left.
I thought that was Sith. And wait, what reinforces the like apart from myself, obviously, who stiffens the furry?
What?
Oh, we got a bottle of boobs.
A bottle of boobs.
Don't you keep your boobs in a bottle?
No.
I do.
Because you know we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Because you can touch my boobies.
I remember the song. I remember somebody sent it for Liechtenstein in YSC, but I can't remember how well it did.
I think it just barely missed the final.
Ah.
And also, it's time to gamble. Oh, pink Deku Scrub.
Happy, happy, come on everybody, body dance with me.
That's literally the only song from Melody Festival that I heard, apart from the final. And the final did not touch me.
Good. I didn't like any of the songs in the final either.
It was a lot of bathwater, not gonna lie. Including the winner. And people are going to martyr me for that. And, like, maybe you should tomatoes? Tomatoes! Brittany!
Hear me! Oh no.
Brittany,
It's just
stop
whenever
being
I
weird about the tomatoes.
Whenever I hear John Lundvik, whatever his name is, whenever I hear him go, hear me, I'm just like...
Here's a stupid thought. Proton John Lundvik.
No! Proton John is better than that.
He's also white.
Well, that too, but I
So,
was
like-
trying not... Oh my god, Tash, you can't just ask people why they're white.
Okay, Ryan, well, don't get deaf. Basically, don't die. Just good advice. Good life-ular advice.
But yeah, basically people on Facebook are just like, oh, pick who you think's going to qualify out of the Scandinavian countries, and pretty much if anybody says anything other than Sweden, Norway, and Iceland, then you're just going to get eviscerated. But I'm just like...
But I need my spleen.
I'm just like, but Finland though, and Denmark is pretty cute.
Love is forever. Apart from Sundays and weekends. Sundays and weekends.
Love is forever, except on Sundays, and hatred will prevail. Ow!
Crunchy. Crounchy with an extra letter. Like, can you please materialize into the foof? Foof? Foof?
I have a funny feeling that Hatari's gonna get on great with the guy from Portugal. Because, like, their costumes are like BDSM-y, and Conan used to work in a sex
Also, toss you out or toss you off?
Wait.
This is just me reacting to the chat.
Yes, basically the Portuguese artist worked in a Portuguese equivalent to Ann Summers before focusing on his music career.
Yeah, the Portuguese version of Ann Summers and Winters. Respectively named after seasons we don't get in that country.
No, I literally cannot remember what it's called. I'll actually look that up, actually.
Actually? But will you seriously? Forsooth.
Send help, I'm slowly going mad.
I'm going mad rapidly.
Good for you.
See, earlier, before I went and did that minigame, I tried to put the broken fairy back together without having the broken bit. Oh, the articles of beef. So yeah, Article 13, 17, whatever the fuck they want to call it, is bad. But I won't go into too much detail about that. I just know it's a thing. Yeah, it's bad. And, like, what really sucks is a significant number of MEPs accidentally voted the wrong way and said, oh, wait, we didn't mean to vote this way around. And the European Union's like, oh, well, too bad. You would have changed the result, but, fuck you, we're gonna put it through anyway. I'm like, no, wrong. This is bad.
What are you talking about?
Article 13, 17, the article that's fucking everyone over because European Parliament is basically a bunch of greedy old baby boomer fucks who have no idea how the modern internet community works. Hot take. Raw ketchup, no sauce.
The name of the... In 2012, he began working in one of the stores of the well-known Portuguese sex shop chain Contra Natura in Lisbon.
Against nature?
Contra Natura.
Yeah, against nature.
Yes, and that's the name of a sex shop chain in Portugal. And he worked at the one in Lisbon, and I said to my Portuguese friend that, oh my god, you could have actually been served by this guy and you never would have known. And he's just like, when have I ever set foot in that shop?
Magic Uncle Lisbon O'Reilly.
What? Anyway, I've got to go take a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, that's not a color at all. I swear, every time I do a randomizer seed, it gives me the Goron Lullaby really fucking early, and I do not know why. Now, what was I about to do? Right, two things I can do, just, like, rummaging through my own brain. Right, we have bottles, and also, like, this is loud in my ears, so, like, this is why I struggle to think. But, like, we have the Goron Lullaby, so my next immediate port of call, I was gonna put my rupees in the bank, but then I remembered, like, the, like, shop sanity is off, but the bomb bag is still the bomb bag, so I should still be able to buy this and it'll be something. Yep, that's the ocean title deed. Random. I can't do anything with this for a very long time, but it's there nonetheless. In fact, you know what? No point. No point buying that because we would need the hookshot and the Garo mask, and at this point we need the money more than we need the title deed, so... Well, when the time comes for toilet paper, we know where to buy it. We can buy some expensive toilet paper, but yes. So we have the Goron Lullaby. So we're gonna go round to the 4 holes. Yeah, you do lose the deed if you go back in time, and it'll reappear where it was randomized to, so you'd have to repeatedly buy that in order to keep it. So that was unusual. Okay, so first of all, the 4 holes where we play the song, of which this is one. Hey, muscle memory. I remember a lot of the songs in this game, and I mean, it helps that I, like, did a randomized seed of this to make sure it works, but... Okay, I have no idea how to commentate because I've not streamed in ages, but the point is, I'm having fun, and I hope you lovely people are too. So... I know the next hole is also up here, but I want to drop down and fight the dong hole, but no, I'm not going to fight the dongs yet. Like, let the records show, I know I can fight the dodongos in the hole to the down of here, but not a good idea, because I only have 3 hearts, and yes, I do have the Razor Sword, which doesn't break in the randomizer, because, like, normally it's breakable, but not in the randomizer, so, you know. But yeah, I have a good sword, but I only have 3 hearts, and they do 1 or 2 hearts of damage, and, like, I should wait till I have more hearts before I try that, basically, because I don't want to be spamming save states the whole time. And, well, I wouldn't mind taking part in a national final, but if I did, it would be a sincere entry, because, like, I don't believe in disrespecting entries. Like, I don't see the point of troll entries, and it's just why would you do it? Just don't do it. It's the thing you don't have to do, just don't do the thing, you know? Now, is there moisture down here that I can retrieve? I feel like it's not gonna let me, but I'm gonna try it anyway. This doesn't count as water. Duly noted. Yep, no, this is just not water. Okay. Right. Am I in the right place? Bigger than hexagons. Okay, just randomly schwomped me backwards. And, like, am I being entertaining to watch, by the way? Because I do worry about these things. As I said, I'm out of touch, out of practice, out of nipples, out of time, out of space. Somewhere inside my universe, where you live your dreams. You know, for anyone who, oh, hole! I forgot this hole was here, so it's a good thing I stumbled into it. But, yeah. Blessed be Slovenia 2009. For that, I don't want a fish right now. Go into this wetness. But yes. Blessed be Slovenia 2009 for giving us an entry that begins with Q, because... What do you mean I can't get water from the wet? I require the moisture. Because, like, one thing that I tried doing at some point, I don't remember when exactly, but I remember going through the entire alphabet, or well, the English alphabet, and trying to see if I could think of a Eurovision act for each letter. And I swear, if you're only going from, like, the first letter in the entire name, like, Quartissimo is the only one for Q. And where's the other hole? There's a hole around here. Here is the hole. In space we consist. You can't touch me, Sky Spider. Skyder for short. And what's my prize? Is it doo-doo? Huh. That was unexpected, but surprisingly worthwhile. Okay, next thing's next. I'm going to need to get water from somewhere, because I want to plant a bean prematurely. But since we're in the vicinity, I guess we can go and deliver the potion, because I think that gives us something? Because, if my understanding is correct, if we give the potion to... which one is it that's even lost in the forest? I think it's Kome. If we give her the potion, then that'll bring her back to the tour booth, and she'd give us the equivalent, like whatever the pictograph box is turned into, I think? So that should be a thing we can do. Hopefully. Oh wait, I just remembered what the space quote is from, and now everything is sad. And it's funny, we were actually talking about Slavko earlier today, just my mother and me, and I was like, hey, I wouldn't want to go on a date with him, and my mother was like, oh, well, imagine if he turned up at the door.
Heyo!
I didn't even hear you leave.
Well, that's good.
You're now in the call twice.
Why? What?
So let's dive twice.
Let's die? What?
I will be converted to MP3 and nobody wants that.
Tess, are you okay?
No!
Neither am I.
Everything is beans.
Everything is pain.
True. True, girlfriend. Girlfriend. Fran Bo. Bo Diddley. Bo Selector. Select your character. Combi Catcher. Amy Schumer.
What?
See, I always heard it as cat crap. So, you know. Ooh.
What?
Fix the San Andreas fault with cat crap.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can go to the poo-poo place. I can go to the poo-poo place. Oh dear. I forgot that that's what this did. And we have the Deku mask, so I can do it. Oh, we're gonna need so many beans. We're gonna need so many beans.
I am disappointed that Serhat didn't actually give us his number in his song because I want him to tell me life is beautiful and fine.
Serhat's number is 1 because he is number 1.
We are number 1. I was going to say if Serhat qualifies and Sergey doesn't, you should really up the ante with your, like, promise of eating a shoe.
That would be the dream.
What, Serhat qualifying instead of Sergey?
Yes.
But people don't like Sergey's song this year because he's not taking off any clothes. I mean, what?
I didn't realize this boat was racist.
What?
Oh, I did get a prize. I forgot about that. Oh, we could talk to dead people.
It's like that film, Corpse Bride.
Not where I thought you were going with that, but okay.
Where did you think I was going? Because that,
I mean,
like,
the Sixth Sense.
I've seen Corpse Bride with you.
Yeah.
Yes. I haven't seen Sixth Sense.
Neither have I.
Sixth Sense.
Well,
That.
the UK votes in semi-final 2, unfortunately.
Ow.
Oh, we have beach
Wait.
music. Good.
I can't remember who's in semi-final 2.
We are. And also, oh yeah, that reminds me, I was going to mention this ages ago when we were talking about the running orders. I made scorecards and I posted them to Twitter and anyone could use them. So,
Yay!
I will be making ones for the final as well. So,
Sweet. That's gonna be like a massive scoreboard because there's going to be quite a lot of us at your house.
yeah, I'm going to need to do so much maths in so little time. Basically, I'm going to need to do quick maths, everyday man's in the fridge, smoke toenails.
See your girl at park. That girl is uckers. When the ting went quack, 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 you man were ducking.
Total T is total E, he.
2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3 rupees. Rupees, rupees, rupees drag race.
Okay, Grandad.
Grandad RuPaul.
Grandad. People are still disappointed that Courtney Act is not representing Australia, and to that I say, Happy 2000 and whatever was robbed.
Hold tight, TessHex, he's got the rupee. I'm tickled.
Like, seriously though, they're, like, I don't hate Zero Gravity, but it's not like one of my absolute favourites.
Honestly,
There
Moo,
were better.
I agree with that.
Like Happy 2000 whatever and what was the song by Shepherd? On My Way.
Yeah,
They were better, in my honest opinion.
I agree. But, like, they could have done worse than Zero Gravity. It's just not the one I would have chosen. And, like, it's definitely, like, in the upper half of the songs that were available, it's just not the one I would have chosen.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I wouldn't like it because a lot of people were comparing it to La Forza, and I did not like La Forza.
Yeah.
But I prefer Zero Gravity over La Forza because, well, people aren't telling me, you will like this song and it will win #Tallinn 2019.
I forgot that one wasn't randomized. So I have everything I need to get into Ekana, apart from the hookshot and a horse. You know, all the things you need to get into a canyon. A mask, a spring-loaded chain reaction, and a horse.
I I've just realised something. A lot of people on Facebook last year were saying that it was going to be Tallinn 2019, but instead it's Tel Aviv. I could have just said it's Tal Aviv. That is so bad, I know.
Womp womp. These guys are blind as fuck. I wasn't
TBH,
expecting to be
Barcelona 20...
past the Boner 2014.
Barcelona 2020.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Because I mean,
you know, when you're smoking a radical penis. Past the Boner. When was the last time I streamed? That is a fine question. I do not have an answer. Whenever it was Donut County. Tall Eurovision.
what do you mean taller Eurovision? Like where every Eurovision artist is like over 6 foot?
I was thinking about 6 feet. Barca down.
Barca Dam? What?
You know, joint hosting.
Yeah, Barcelona hosting the final because it's the better, because it's clearly the better song. Fight me.
Because it's nice and warm.
Yes, and they don't sell weed in Brownie.
Weed. I have to say it like that. Oh, good, it's the night of the. Too sexy for my pride hat. Scrub pride. Too real. Like, I know technically I...
Oh no, it's going away, but oh, I made it anyway.
Because I am... Tambourines. Now, the real $10 pregunta is... Gunta Daddy. Is it worth doing this again for that heart piece?
Feeling your heart piece, that's what I want.
Sister!
Oh! Yes! Yes, it is very much worth it!
Sister!
Ooh, sister. Also,
I
I could
can't-
swear it was the bunny hood that made these lines appear. But apparently not. It's just nighttime.
Cannot listen to Sister and not think of... Now 2 thoughts occur to me when I hear the song Sister. Korekio from Danganronpa V3
Sister.
and James Charles. Tess will have no idea
Who is he?
Tess will have no idea. James Charles is the, like, makeup
Oh, is
artist.
he the
that shut
fat
down-
guy from Dating the Celebrities?
No! James Charles is the makeup artist that managed to shut down the entire city of Birmingham for a few hours just because he opened a makeup shop.
Oh wait, I think I have heard. Wait, there's a beauty channel on the YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, I've heard the name because they talked about him on Game Theory.
Yes, because, like, his intro is like, "Hi, sisters!" And I'm just like, okay, you're like a less obnoxious wee-wee blogs. I like you.
Also, Dino is entirely right. Heartbeat better than... Heartbeat's better than Heartbeat, which is better than Love Injected. But which Heartbeat am I talking about? The world may never pee.
Good. But yes, Heartbeat was a good song, and I saw it live in at Eurovision with Tess. I saw a lot of songs live at Eurovision with Tess.
Also, Ireland 2014 is also good, fight me.
Yes, I will agree with you on that.
But yes, so wee-wee blogs, right?
TessHex! That's the main reason why.
What's
That's the
that?
main reason. That's the, like, literally, like, I noticed that, like, Cis has been posting, like, Dabban! Hi, William! And, like, I'm just like, that is literally why I do TessHex! Because it's just fun.
Because the thing with that is, like... Wow! TessHex! I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world! And that's as far as I'm going with that. But yeah, Ireland 2014 is better than Ireland 2015, and I will fight all of Ireland and a pee. I will pee in Ireland. I will go to Ireland and pee. Heartbeat is better than playing with numbers.
Yes, I agree.
Like, playing with numbers is 2015's version of Sergei's song. Because it's a ballad with lyrics that make no sense, that are trying way too hard. Because literally, what do the lyrics of Playing with Numbers actually mean?
You Are the Only One wasn't a Oh, you meant his other one. Oh, I was just like, You Are the Only One wasn't a ballad.
Squeam with a W. Ooh woo, the song.
Now I'm just imagining Sergei dressed as like, I don't know, like a Siberian wolf or something.
First of all, Total T, which one? And second, no matter which you say, you're wrong.
Wait, what's the debate?
Jedwood. Jedwood Woodwood. Imagine if their surname was Woodwood. But then that means that their parents would look at one of their children and go, ah yes, we'll call him Edward. Edward Woodwood. Ewa woo-wa if you take away all the D's.
Ewa woo-wa.
Or Ewa woo-woo if you spell it Woodwood. You know, gentle pee-pee-poo-poo.
Lipstick is better than waterline.
This is correct and valid.
But then, Valentina's foreign.
Valentina's foreskin? I thought she was a she.
Four entries.
That makes more sense. You know, past the boner 2020.
Yes. But yes, Maybe is better than Chrysalide, which is better than Spirit of the Night, which is better than the Social Network song. But that's just my opinion. But then Maybe has a special place in my heart because that's the song that introduced me to Tessa's existence.
See, I would agree with all that except I'd put Chrysalide first because I'm a basic batch.
That's... I'm just like, yeah, but Maybe has a special place in my heart.
Oh.
Because...
But Chrysalide had the IKEA lamp watermelon.
Yes, Chrysalide had the IKEA lamp which Sweden used in their logo like 3 years later.
Oh dear, this... I got the bow from looking at a rock.
You got the boner from looking at the rock.
That too.
Oh, your parents watching these videos. Hi, if you're watching, Papa Hex is Darude confirmed.
I ain't gonna hold on to this butt plug anymore. Hello, hello.
I see your spirit in the sky.
I see your spirit in this guy. You're a ghost. You're possessing him. Stop possessing people. Dwayne the John Roxon. Oh, I forgot that happened.
Is it in my head where the war is just begun? We look away. Look away.
Good.
Like, I remember watching a top 41 where they had Finland as their 41st place, and they're just like, yeah, that's what I want to do when I look at this music video too. Look away. I'm just like, wow, rude.
Like, you don't have to, like, love it, but I can't imagine having Finland as your last place sincerely. Because, like, it... Like, okay, maybe it's not the... You know, why am I sucking so many penises at this?
I don't know.
But yeah, like, Finland, it might not be your favourite, but, like, I don't see how it could be your least favourite, because, like, it's definitely not... Like, it might not be the best, but it's definitely not the worst.
Because it wasn't Release Me. Because everybody loved Release Me. That's the thing with Finland when they do these, like, one artist, 3 songs national final. The first song that they release is always going to be better than anything else. Apparently.
See, just like with last year, I heard a recap of all 3 of the songs in the national final, but I only heard the actual winning one in full, and just like last year, I do not remember any of the songs apart from the one that won. Maybe they were shiped here.
But yeah. I prefer, like, Look Away isn't terrible. Release Me I would enjoy if it wasn't so overhyped by the fandom at the exclusion of the other 2. And I feel like I have a special affinity with Superman because the song was released on my birthday.
Of the one that I heard, Look Away is my favourite. Oh, but Total T, it's more than that. I'm playing as Kefi, and Kefi is replaced by Link. So it's now the Link-a-Danju side quest, because, as you know, Anju smells like a ballsack. Not even my meme.
Again, why is Angie from Danganronpa V3
But it's Anju, with a U. Because it's Angie, but instead of praising a tour, she praises the Jewish god. Okay, I'll see myself out.
I literally feel like if I was to, like, with people that I know with Danganronpa V3 characters, because that's like, I've been meaning to watch your other Danganronpa let's streams in full, but V3 is the only one that I've managed to so far because I don't know, I just prefer the characters in that one. But yes, if I was to put, like, a person that I know to a character in V3, I feel like my sister would be Angie. TBH.
Who would I be?
Would you be incredibly offended if I said Gonta?
I'm a wholesome boy.
But you die in chapter 4.
Spoilers.
Not you as Momo, but you as... never mind.
Oh, no, I understood, but just... The world will never know my eggs.
Because I was having this conversation... This isn't... I have a lot of random conversations with Portugoose. And he's just like, oh, what character would I be? And I'm just like, how offended would you be if I said Correcchio? And I'm just like... And he's just like, not that offended, actually. And I'm just like...
But the incest,
really?
though.
And he's just like, yeah, I live for those tall goals. I'm just like, oh, so you like him because he's tall. Okay.
But the unfortunate implications, though.
I know, but I just couldn't see him as any of the other male characters. And plus, I see Philly G as Kaito.
Oh.
Which makes it weirder that I don't see myself as Maki, but instead as Kaede.
Well, you actually kind of look like Kaede as well.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I probably won't once I dye my hair purple, but thank you. Because yes, I'm dyeing my hair purple again.
Oh. What did I just buy?
Huh?
I'm just, like, looking at the... like, the maps. What did I just get? Woodfall and Snowhead, okay. Because Tingle's things are randomized. So I have 1 and 2. I need to get 0, 3, 4, and 5. No, 0, 3, and 4. There is a 5. I number them in my head. Is it in my head?
When the war has just begun, we look away, look away, look away, look away. What am I doing? Making a terrible ruckus, Laura. That's what you're doing.
Oh, the joy of the keyboard controls. Hubba-dubby-dub-bop-boo.
It's bigger than us. It's bigger than you and me. It's bigger than us.
It's bigger than any time you pee.
'Cause I can feel the universe when I'm hearing you.
Owl.
Seriously though, if it had to be bigger than us, I would have preferred Holly Tandy's version. Fight me. And I don't really hear a difference in the revamp.
There was a revamp?
Apparently so. Apparently so, but I can't tell any difference. And I seriously think that the beginning part of that song just reminds me of... Oh, what's... like... What? I know the song I'm thinking of is... Oh, someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other
About these days, these days. Oh, fell through the floor. And literally the Starbucks logo, but every time she screams, it gets bigger. I don't know who she is, but every time she screams.
But yes, do you know what I mean though? Like, bigger than us sounds like these days.
I feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I don't know which one of us you're referring to, but either way, I agree, Dino.
Wait, what?
We both sing Besta. Besta?
Besta?
Better than Esther Peony. Better than Sebastian Rayman. You know, Rayman.
Sebastian Rayman.
But the thing with Rayman is, right, he's got no arms, he's got no legs, but he has hands and feet. So does he have a whole penis? Like, does he have no shaft, but just the head? Also, that heart piece is respawned, and when I did the test, it didn't do that, so... So, boobies, basically. Child, get back here so I can tell you about boobies.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. I can't sing that part. I just can't.
Sort of had it and lost it.
Like, I don't know what the words to that bit are. It just sounds like, and I know you drive fast. Is she singing this to Jeremy Clarkson?
You know, the Jeremy Clarkson beat box. He ran into me, the dumb shit.
You know, set your Bentley to Swamp Minefield.
Christmas or Mexico.
Even though that wasn't even Jeremy Clarkson that said that, that was Richard Hammond, but
I thought it was James May, so we were both wrong.
Well, they were in James May's car, so you were half right. Like, I don't know, like, the three of them were just sat in his car, and then, like, James was just talking, like, technical car shit, and then Richard was just like, so you can set your car to Swamp Minefield, Christmas or Mexico. And they were in the town called Fucking, which is in Austria.
And there's a brand of beer called Fucking Hell, because hell means light in German, and fucking is a town in Germany, so...
It's in Germany? It was in Austria.
Okay, Austria is in... Austria.
Austria is in Austria. Well observed. They're being represented by a panda.
That is weirdly satisfying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. This year's representative is Bilal Hassani. S Club 7 has fallen on hard times.
It's so pointy. It's a fun time.
It's a fun time. Yeah, I don't, like, my brain was just like, S Club 7 has fallen on hard times, but there's like 6 of them. That's why they're on hard times, Lozzie.
But the thing is, like, on top of that, I was watching the recap in the running order, and I swear it's probably just that clip, but the non-Sami members of Kaino, like, low-key look like H and Claire from Steps. Oh, this just respawns. This tree just constantly keeps regrowing red potions, so we can stock up if we need to.
The non-Sami members of Kaino.
Yeah.
You mean the two that don't do the... I can't do it without sounding insensitive, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Hello, Eloila, try not to choke her. That's what it sounds like to me, because I'm not fluent in Sami. Oh, here comes the little old lady. Which reminds me of a story from my youth. So, when I was in primary school, I went to a French club with some of my friends, and I think they were trying to teach us the words for stop and go, and really placid music for chasing an explosive thief. But yes, so my best friend at the time had this like little stick thing that was supposed to represent a little old lady crossing the road, and we had to tell the cars to stop, and he was sort of miming her crossing the road, like sort of making it bounce, going, little old lady, little old lady.
I'm just amazed your school had a French club.
I mean, I've been to many schools. A lot of them were bad.
I worked in a school.
I am a school.
Yes, I remember you dropping down from the ceiling, bing bong, class announcement. A body has been discovered, because that's the thing you say to 10-year-olds.
Well, start them early. Despair. I'm aware of the murdering of Sakon, or Sakon if you prefer. But yes.
I just realised that despair kind of sounds like despair. Because
Yep.
you could be like despair. Like Monokuma, despair though.
I would say clearly that's the joke they had in mind when they designed Monokuma, but that's not true, because originally he was going to be this little like anatomical figure of a human with like no skin on one side, and then they turned him into a bear.
Cool.
Now this is going to go badly, because like this is so much easier to do if you have the stone mask, which I'm going to actually not do until I get the stone mask, assuming that's not where the stone mask is. Oh, good, it's the Nocturne F shadow.
Why have I got kinky boots stuck in my head? They're shiny, sweet, and sexy kinky boots.
Is that the Belarus one, or... I don't have bombs. Wait, I can do this. Carry on.
Yeah, the Daz Samson attempt at a comeback.
Also, fun fact. In my broken seed where it didn't give me the bow, I had to, like, I learned how to do the infinite sword glitch in this game, so that I could try and backflip through this ice wall, and then I couldn't, like, I could do the infinite sword glitch, but I couldn't do the backflip in the right position, so I end up just seam walking instead to get through here, and so now I know 2 glitches, and I don't need either of them because I have the bow.
Cool.
Too much to bet. The poo beans.
Where you plant them and it grows into a coffee plant, but instead of coffee, it's poo. Cut out the middleman.
Fair enough. Literally, you're cutting out the middleman because you don't need to put the coffee in the man to make poo.
Was I?
TessHex!
Donkey!
Seriously, am I the only one that actually liked Freaks from the UK national final?
I liked it. Also,
Thank you.
I just realized we can literally just go into Snowhead Temple. Like, there is literally nothing stopping me from doing that, and like, I don't want to do that so soon.
I was then gonna wonder what it would have been like
If there was a house.
If the people that didn't win their respective duels in You Decide had gone through to the final instead, and then I realised it would probably still be bigger than us that won. Because, I don't know.
Because the BBC want to make back their financial investments.
Because clearly, like, because there was, like, with Sweet Lies and Freaks, there clearly was the best version of the song, and then there was just the other one. But with Bigger Than Us, like, I don't think I heard any of the peanut head gallery of judges say a negative word about either version.
Like, the bias was incredibly incredibly evident. Packed a trunk and said goodbye to the circus.
Off she went with a trumpety trump, trump, trump. Yes, that too. But then, like, because clearly this is kind of what the BBC wants to do with the format going forward. Like,
Oh, better
I
not.
feel like the best way to improve this is to actually, like, get rid of the judges panel so they don't have, like, any influence on, like, the public vote. And just, like, if you are to have, like, two people sing the same song but a different version, like, have, like, an online poll or something to vote for the public's best version of that song, rather than just have the judges decide the best version of each and then only have the people vote on 3 out of 6 of the songs.
And having said all of this, like, we know the BBC can't be fucking trusted with an internal selection. It's like, that's why we can't say something good internally. But then again, you decide basically is an internal selection, they just pretend it's a national final, because just publicise the results. If you've got nothing to hide, you've got nothing to fear.
Even though I feel like I know, like, I kind of know the result, like, the results of the 3 songs.
You can sort of guess.
Clearly, yeah, because Freaks was not all that popular with people. And Sweet Lies clearly was, but not enough to win over. But it's still nice to have that closure, you feel me?
Molest the cheese?
What?
You know when you grab the cheese? Okay. Anyway,
You worry
pumpkins.
me, Tess.
I worry me never always. Yeah.
Always on my mind, always in my heart. And
I can hear you know my name. On a mountain night. First try, benches. I got the meat.
Yeah.
Secret meat. Now I must escort the secret meat.
I dream of love. You dream of love. Angels of God.
So extra.
Like, I think the angel wings are a bit overkill, but
I dream of love. I dream of bees. Angels with teeth. You above your head eye. You above your... Bruce Wayne.
what? Anyway, but do we all dream of Mr.
Well,
Do
I
we
don't.
all?
I dream of many things, as I've documented.
So do I. I've been having this really weird, reoccurring dream that my sister is pregnant with some guy that she's nicknamed Scampy.
Like, as in, he's a bit of a scamp, or like he is made of seafood?
I don't know. I just know that he's nicknamed Scampy. And then I had this dream that I was at work and we were selling this new promotional burger, the McQueen, which is just essentially a smaller Big Mac.
The McQueen.
The
You know,
McQueen.
You know, to
Yes.
tie in with that Bohemian Rhapsody film.
Yes. Or to rival Burger King, who knows? I don't... A storm like this could break a man like me.
Oh,
Majora, squeeze on raw. She's on raw. What?
The Lightning McQueen. Kachoo. I know film. I don't know film.
I know film. Kind of, sort of.
I am
maybe.
a film.
Like TessHex, the true life story of a furry gone mad.
Yeah.
Coming soon to a dank river valley near you.
Naughty Chico. More like Naughty Chico. Oh. Fun fact, I actually saw Chico live in concert once and he was late. And that's literally the end of that story.
Oh my god, I am so jealous. You actually got to see Chico time.
Yeah.
When is Chico time?
About 50 minutes later than scheduled.
I was going to say, is it like banana time, but like Chico-ia?
Like,
What does that even mean?
this is the wrong room.
Quack, quack.
Ay. So this has been a really weird seed so far.
Welcome to the first church of Lafons. There's A.
Ay.
All rise.
Now sit on it.
C. A. B. C. Go drown in it. This is actually making me feel better after the really shit day I've had.
I'm glad to hear it. Now I'm going to give some toilet paper to a disembodied hand.
Cool.
I forget where I got this from. So when I rewatch this, the stream VOD, I'm going to have to make note of all the things.
That are on sale at Contra Natura.
Oh.
I don't know.
Why was there a bean in the toilet?
I don't know. To grow a beanstalk, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, there was a time. That's all. No, but there was a time where
End of.
there was a plant growing inside our bathroom sink. And, like, I was the only one who noticed until I pointed it out to my parents, and then my father pulled it out, and I'm like, oh, I wanted secret bathroom grass. That's not even, like, it wasn't weed, it was, like, literally, there was just this, like, it kind of looked like cress, to be honest. Okay, Dino, have a nice night. Dream of love.
Angels of God! Anyway, I was like gonna say, I thought your dad had dyed it, like, my brain was thinking, his dad must have dyed his hair green, and it must have clogged up the sink, and that's why he knew it was there. I don't think your dad has ever dyed his hair green.
I honestly couldn't say. He might.
Although now that I've mentioned it, he probably will.
TB McHatchingtons.
Literally, I'm just imagining, like, him and Philly G just having Finland as their favourite song for this year's Eurovision, and they'll just sit in the Finland corner.
The Finland corner.
Finland corner. Yes. Because clearly, how are you going to fit 9 people with 9 favourite songs and 9 flags in one sitting room?
With 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, 9 bears, 9 coins, 9 despair! 9
You know what I mean? You get what I mean, though, because, like, there's, like, 9 of us, I think.
Hopefully,
and
if everyone
there's
turns up.
Hopefully. But yeah, there'll hopefully be 9 of us, and there's probably going to be like 9 different favourites, possibly 8, because the 2 Phils will occupy the Finland corner, if Finland qualify. I hope they do.
And if they don't, somehow you'll do it anyway. And now we stare at the hall.
If they don't, then we will just make an honorary Finland corner. I don't know what Philly G's favourite song would be if Finland isn't in the final.
Well, you'll have to ask his ask. Now, what did the moon cry for us? 100 rupees. 100 rupees?
What exactly does the Georgian song even mean?
Something about barbed wire and keep moving forwards because... like, it has, like, implications to do with, like, fighting Russia or something. I'm not Georgian, so I couldn't personally tell you. But, like, musically at least, it's true.
But, like, the clips I see of it that people use in their top 41s, which they often place at 41st for some reason, is just him going, "Va-da, va-da-da-da."
Well, that's an idiomatic refrain borrowed from the Abkhaz language, which, like, it's just, it's a thing, basically.
Okay. Philly G's just came home.
How many?
What do you mean, how many?
How many Philly
Just-
G's?
There's just the one Philly G.
Oh, okay.
You know, the one, the only, the myth, the legend.
The toilet.
The... Papa Hex's Darude confirmed?
Doobie doobie doop. Doobie doobie doop. Doobie doobie doop. Hello. Doobie doobie doop. Doobie 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 doop. Doobie 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 doop.
He's trying to do Sandstorm. I'm trying to explain to Phil what the heck you were doing.
Ah, well, you know how. Bees.
I should probably head to bed.
Okay. Well, if anyone else is around, absorb them.
So absorb Alex, Joth, and Heather.
Yes.
Okay. But then you'd have nobody to join your stream because they'll all be absorbed into me. Because I can't be Alex, Joth, and Heather. I'm gonna steal some things, then I'm gonna burn some things, now I'm gonna burn some stealing things, now I'm gonna steal some burning things. Ah, I didn't think this through.
I just bought 100 rupees for 100 rupees.
Oh woo. I'm trying to be Joth, Alex, and Heather all at the same time.
Well,
Hello.
honestly, you're succeeding.
Clearly. Because clearly I need to be the embodiment of Heather because rip. Is Heather still alive? I hope so. I miss her.
I can't see where I'm going.
Fallen, I'm in heaven, fallen. I'm in
So,
straight into your ass.
oh.
What is wrong with me? A number of things. But yes, I shall go. I shall talk to you soon.
Okay. Because at the moment,
Bye-bye.
I think the screen's doing this because it's the day to night to day transition. And the game can't handle that, so, there we go. Oh yes, have a nice life.
Thanks, and you. Bye.
And then there was slightly fewer... Oh, I actually got surprisingly close to the town. Oh, I was going to go and get that last chest, but I can't... Oh, there are things I can reach, though. Ooh. Ooh! Hmm. Huh. The music here is correct. That's unusual. That's unusual! So... See, I didn't, but I see how it could be. So, the thing is, what do I do now? Because, like... What's my prize? Is it money? Surprisingly, yes. That was absolute luck on my part, because I'm going to go and gamble now. Because, like, I opened Romani Ranch earlier, but I had no reason to actually go there, so I unopened it. but I'm going to reopen it so I can gamble on some dogs, hopefully get the dog prize, and then, well, I mean, I could just save scum, but get that, and also get the prize on the roof amidst the dogs. You know, the amongst the dogs prize. It'll make sense when I get there. I don't speak English. Ever. You know, supplies with an L. Right, I have Snowhead, Romani Ranch, and Woodfall. So I still need Great Bay, Clocktown, and Stone Tower. Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to remember which maps I still need to buy. I can swing by Clocktown and get the Clocktown map when we head back into Clocktown. But yeah, clearly the randomizer wants me to go here because it gave me the Goron Mask and powder kegs, like, immediately straight away. So, run straight into a tree. Give me dog! And that is the one time you will hear me say that, because I'm really not a dog person, in any sense of the word. Well, dog furries and canine furries are fine by me, but I'm just not fond of domestic dogs. Wolves are fine, though. But yes, I must sneak around back and climb into the chest. I must grab boob, fall over. Luigi. That was going so well until I tried to improvise and then everything went to shit. As opposed to he beans. Keyboards are fun. Soul plies. Okay, so they don't want me to talk crap because I can talk about crap if people want me to. And I just had to check the tracker there for a second just to make sure that the tracker was good. Now, I do know there are secrets to be had with the doggy race track. There are secret feet. What do you want? And in this weather? Honestly, I would be disappointed if Sergey won, just because, like, it would feel decided beforehand and, like, eh. Right, so if this dog says rough, then that... Like, the golden dog is guaranteed to do well, but, like, exactly how well is determined by the first thing that they say when you pick them up. And I think rough is one of the good ones. I think there's rough, and then something else, so... Hopefully that's the good sign for the golden boy. Come here to enjoy. I'm the king of fun. Let me show you how we do it. Dog, 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 dog. Dog, 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 dog. Was that first or second? It was kind of a photogenic finish. Oh, well, okay. Okay! That, Alrighty then. That was... I don't have a word for what just happened, but it sure did just happen. So, might as well equip both these. We can go and check the wet chest. We can make moist chest and grab. I still don't have a local map, which for some reason throwing me off. Still don't have, like, explosionaries yet, which is bothering me some little bit. And I don't think I need anything of what Tinkle has here. You know, Tinkle burp, the inside jokes. Moist. That was that sign that we just walked past. That's where I trained on how to do the infinite sword glitch, so it has sentimental memories for me. It makes me feel warm feelings. Pink Link! Well, Pink Zorro. Zorro TV. And my prize is... the Great Bay Compass, sure. Well, I mean, it does kind of depend on, like, who votes when and how, and, like... I guess it depends, because, like, Russia might have a bolder marketing strategy, bearing in mind they came so close the last time, and this time they're like, okay, we came close, now we want to go the whole distance, and I don't know, they might just really want. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, they might, but at the moment, I feel like it's kind of all sewn up for the Netherlands, and I hate it when it's, like, that predictable ahead of time. So, Pinkle. Featuring Brittany. And our prize is the bunny hood. Nice! There's a couple of things I can do with that. One of them is just speed. I can do speed. Right then, what am I doing next? Again, I could do the Dodongo hole. Kind of don't want to, though. Right, there's the hookshot chest near Ekana, which is inconvenient to get to from here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I can. Also, I guess we should cut through Clocktown because I have 150 rupees, and I want to cash those in because there's a price. I believe there's a price for getting 200 rupees and a price for getting 5,000, but the randomizer has changed it to be 200 and 1,000, so might as well be saving up for that while we're here. Because everything's giving me money. Just imagine if this was Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land rules. We just deposit all our money into a bank and then just die on the spot. I feel like the next big thing that I'm going to need is going to be... bombs? Where am I going? I literally just said... Oh yeah, the kind of just... And also, at some point when I get more money, I need to do the treasure box game, because when you do that as a Goron, you get an item. Like, I don't remember... I don't remember exactly what it is. I think Deku, Human, and... Zora all get money prizes, but Goron, because the woman in charge of the treasure box game has a crush on Goron Link, you get a heart piece for beating it as Goron Link, so that's the thing I'm going to need to do at some point in the near soon.
Can I get this before the choo-choo, the bomb choo-choo-choo?
Good. Damn it, Algernon. Honestly, this chest is an absolute bugger. Can I please? Can we please? Can we please? Luckily, we have infinite red potions, so I'm not that fussed, but still. Literally, all I have to do is crack open the input menu and like, adjust my sensitivity. But no, I want to pee freely. Can we please, oh, we did please. The sack has been pleased. Finally, the Soar of Songing. I was waiting for this one. But yes, so... in my previous randomizer seed, that was the Gilded Sword, which I got before the Razor Sword, because the Razor Sword was in Snowhead Temple, which I couldn't get to because of the bow situation, so I had to cheat things. Also, that thing blew me up and then gave me a heart to make up for it. Eng Land. Albert Humperdinck. 5 rupees? Okay, so now that we have that... I guess sort out... Right, okay, so we have... Right, we have the Scarecrow song, we have the hookshot, we don't have the Lens of Truth, but we... Okay. Just going through what I... like, the contents of my head, because, like, I'm going to go and at least activate the warp point for Snowhead Temple, because, like, there is literally nothing stopping us from doing Snowhead Temple at this point, apart from just the sheer inconvenience of it, and there might be stuff of, like, there might be stuff of value in there. That's the thing with randomizers. And I guess, since I have a free bottle, fine, get in my belly, you tiny pink creature. But I'm gonna need some magic if you want me to go up the hill, up the wooden hill to Bedfordshire. There is a quantity of magic. Mr. Magica, the music teacher. There's some more magic. So the big snowball had small magic, and the small snowball had big magic. What's the logic in the world? What's the fucking number 20th? Yes, so we have to go most of the way up here. I don't remember exactly where it is. Whee! And something that I learned in my previous randomizer seed, punch earlier than you think in order to hit these boulders. But not that early, you fuckhead. Also, this music is weirdly fitting. I don't know what it's from. Probably Lilac Wars, if I had to guess, because that's where most of the music I don't recognize is from. Right, somewhere around here, there's a butt of invisible platforms, and if I can just work out where they are, I think it's higher up than I feel like they are. I missed. So I fired again, and I missed. Maybe it's up here. Like, I know that there are. Hey. And then are they, like, I think they're diagonal? Surprisingly, yes. This makes 0 sense, and I'm doing it anyway. And one more? Surprisingly not. I think there is another platform, though. I demand one more closely. There we go. That's what we need to see. I didn't know what to do for the Scarecrow's song, so I played the Minuet of Forest really slowly. Makes perfect logistical sense. Had myself a popsicle and I passed out in the snow. Had a dream I was firing. Missed. I don't know the full thing of that, so, you know. Eat crumpets. Great Granddad! Flintstones? Also, just completely destroy the stream from the inside. Okay, now we go up the mountain for realsies. Tommy the Real. He existed. Oh no! Well, that looked weird. So once again, doing this with... Oh no! Doing this with keyboard controls, so you know it's gonna go well. But I've done it before, it's... Why this keep happen? Science side of Tumblr, why the hoobly boobly? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This isn't hard, it's just keyboards, you know? You know. I'm just gonna walk up this bit if it's all the same to me. Just run into every... mount every snowball. Oh good. I need to build up at least some speasel. Okay, there's a horse racing track vaguely near where I live. And I think it's pronounced Tweezledown, but I've only ever seen it written. So in my mind, I pronounce it Tweezledown because that's just how it looks. Why the hoobly boobly? It's rupees this time. Can we please? Please the sack. Please, please me. Oh, you miserable. It's gonna get hit by the snowball every single time. Don't even worry about it. I love the snow snize. Why did you stop, Link? Why was that the run? Why was that the run where the dream was real? What the fuck? Yes, at some point we're going to need bombs because there's a secret grotto literally right there, and it pains me that I can't demonstrate my knowledge of it because I don't have the explosionary device. So yes, show me the secret of the way to even before. Release the dingus and the cornflower. The dingus and the cornflower? Bye, Felicia. That will never be unfunny. He just casually flops off the mountain. It's not even a mountain. There are no mountains in the mountain, just a load of really spiky hills. And what is a mountain if not an undomesticated pyramid? Now, one thing that's worth noting about this game, like this randomizer, is none of the stray fairies count towards the randomizer, except for Stone Tower, because the reward for that is an item rather than an upgrade. And on one hand, I kind of look forward to the day that we get Great Fairy Sanity, but at the same time, I kind of dread it because... But that said, as long as the stray fairies don't get shuffled between dungeons, they're actually not that hard to get. And so if and when I do this dungeon in earnest, which might be now, but it might also not be now, I will probably go for the stray fairies just because you might as well. They're not out of the way, they're easy to grab. Especially if you know what you're doing, which varies from pillar to post to person to people to pancreas. Pan.creus. Executable. So yes, don't have the dungeon randomizer turned on. It's a thing you can do, but it's a thing I've chosen not to take upon myself. Did I kill them all? I think I did. Ooh. We have Forest Temple music for no particular reason. Well, we don't need to do this. Right. How best go about doing all of this? Instead of having to faff around with the roly-poly doodly... Oh, but there's the that in the way. Just kill the freeze wizards. Because if you kill all three, you get a chest, and I think it's a small key chest, so that will be randomized. In fact, come to think of it, there's an inordinate number of randomized chests in this dungeon, because, like, you would have thought most of the chests in the dungeons would just be stray fairy chests, but surprisingly not. And this is one such thing. So I will grab the contents of this chest, and then come back and do the Goron roll, because that's everyone's favorite part of the tube. Huh. Key sanity is not on. I want to make that clear. Key sanity is not switched on for this run. We just happened to get very lucky. And that is lava. It's just not colored correctly for some reason. But yeah, when I did my previous randomized seed, this music was playing in the Great Bay Temple instead, and the instrument that they've replaced the with, like, that just really fitted. Futtle. It worked in the context of Great Bay. So I'm surprised. I'm somewhat surprised that the instrumentation didn't change. But then again, knowing how N64 like instrument sound chips work, maybe I'm not all that surprised after all. Also, we don't have fire arrows, so progression will be somewhat hindered up ahead. Unless we get the fire arrows in this dungeon, which is where you normally do. And bear in mind, we just got a key from this dungeon in this dungeon. Nothing is off the table cards. There are cards on the table. Merry Christmas. Is anyone even still in the chat at this point? I'm trying to have a fun time. Y'all from the server wanted this, so it's y'all's own fault that I'm here. Ooh, it's nearly 11 o'clock in the nighttime. In the Night Garden. In Asgard. Meanwhile, in Asgard, there are 57 Vikings on a table. Hey, well, welcome to still being here. Right, at the very least, I can melt one of these doors? Because it's right next to a torch. I feel like maybe there's a trick shot you can do where you line up the arrows and the torch is just right to... Excuse you. Excuse you? But fire, though. Thank you. God dang. Yeah, surely you'd be able to hit one of these from across the room, but evidently not. We need to go through those doors at some point, but this is not that point. Life is pointless. Nils is also here. Well, good. I haven't been abandoned after all. How are y'all doing anyway? I can talk about things if y'all want me to talk about things. I have a mouth that's made for talking, and that's just what it'll do. So earlier today, I actually did upload the first episode of my Eurovision Top 41 for this year, but I'm not going to make it go public until Monday because that is how I do. But that being said, I'm kind of tempted to release it early to Patreon patrons just as a random bonus perk, but I mean, I'm in two minds about it. I might not do it. And that's where the Moons tier is. That's inconvenient. But then again, I only need it for one thing, and if the guy's still there, then no big deal. So, it's a thing I must aware. Possessed ceramic porcelain. Possessed ceramic porcelain, mind you. LeBron James. Now, what else can I do in here? Can I hookshot up here by any chance? Yes, I can. That's good. We don't need to worry about that. We have arrows. Are the arrows going to help me, though? No, because that's high up. Disappointment. This appointment here. I'm aware of the betting odds. There's Dongero's mask, which we can't do much with at the moment. But it's there. And there are Wolfos in here. Oh, good. But that's another thing. Like, half tempted to have like either a betting pool or sweepstakes on the Discord server for people like to bet who my first and last are. But yeah, genuinely curious. Do people have any predictions as to who's like where in my top 41? Because it's kind of fresh in my head, bearing in mind I recorded it and edited it and uploaded it today, so... I like hearing what other people think. Bearing in mind I am the ultimate clairvoyant, therefore other people's predictions amuse me. The wolves, they're giving me hearts because they love me. Really? I thought there were 3 wolves in here. Well, that's sinful. See, I want to thaw these blocks, and I can't do that because I don't have fire arrows, and the torches are too high up. Everything is sad. There's a chest up there, and I need to press the button to button the button, and I can't button the button because it's... Everything is sad. Every last little bit is that. Okay, so I definitely can't do this room. Tragic. At the very least, though, I can get away with not using my key. Bold of you to assume that, Niels. Any particular reasoning? I'm genuinely curious. Because, as I said, predictions amuse me. Like, A-M-Y-U-U. Amuse. More possessed porcelain. Wait, if I go this way, there's not much... Wait, that's not here. That was the room I was just in, and I can't go through that way because I need bombs that I don't have. Or the blast mask, which I don't have. Or the dildo, which I don't have. I can do surprisingly little here, but I can jump down, turn around, eat, and then die 50 chickens, 2 girls, and 1 boy. That was a stream of heads. Just fall into the button, you know, step into Christmas, which is a really fucking stupid song title, and I will fight people over this. Now here's a fresh, wild question. Can I... I'm guessing probably not, but can I do anything in here? I don't think I can, but damn it, I'm gonna try. Okay, so that's frozen, and there's no means of heating up, no means of heating up. We are done in here.
Think fast! Power thirst now comes in doves!
I'm just on a power thirst kick at the moment. It's just entirely too funny. It shouldn't be, but it is. Power thirst now comes in exciting new flavors, like banana, fizz bitch, and gun. Oh, the Guardian Unit of Nations. They're terrible at their job. Anyway. Being as it is that we don't have fire arrows yet, and you can't hookshot Freezards in this game, I don't think we can get much further in this dungeon now. Because we need bombs, which we don't have. We need fire arrows, which we don't have, and like either one of those will help us progress, and we don't have them unless they're in this chest. Surprisingly not. So, might as well grab that since we're here. We've got a lot of the strafe areas, not all of them by any means, but a lot of them. Can't hookshot up to the secret chest in here because it's out of view. I can't hit that because there's no fire in here. That's not going to do anything for us. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, we can't go any further in here, so... That was, I mean, low-key worth it. We got the Dongero mask. I think we got some useful stuff. So, what can I do now? Okay. I do have a question that I kind of want to have checked out, so either of y'all in the chat, or if anyone else is in the chat, would someone mind doing a quick Google search on my behalf? Because there's something I'm wondering. With the shooting gallery mini-games in this game, which way around are the rewards? Because... Oh, Elliot, hello, you're also here. Because, like, I know there's the town art, like, shooting gallery and the swamp shooting gallery, and both of them have 2 rewards. One of them is a quiver upgrade, and the other is a heart piece. And you get one of them for getting a high score, and one for getting a perfect score, and I need to know which is which, because the quiver upgrades are mixed into the randomizer, but the heart pieces aren't. And I'm hoping that the heart piece is for perfect clear, and the quiver is for high score, but if it's the other way around, then I'm low-key boned, because the way I've got this set up, I can't do precise aiming because of the keyboard controls. Oh dear, that's not good at all. So, not only does that overwrite the pendant of memories, but also that the thing attached to that happens today. But yeah, so because of frame rate issues as well, it makes the timers run really fast. So, okay, so it's just breaking the high score, but getting the perfect score is the heart piece then, because that's how it be. Now, praying that I haven't missed the deadline for this, because the postman delivers... Oh, he said tomorrow. That's bad. Okay, so yeah, that's alright then. I can probably eke out a high score, but anything beyond that is beyond that. I think I've missed the deadline for the postman then, which is okay. I can just go around and get the moon's tear quicker next time. That being the case, do I need one more rupee to challenge the poop? Yeah, well, I got that rupee now, so we are back in Bazina's. I'll check down by the laundry pool again, like, after this, just to see if the postman did somehow do me a service, but I'm not going to expect. Give me my prize. Now, how randomized is this minigame? Like, how many different possibilities are there to this maze? I know you can cheese it just right with the Goron roll. I don't know exactly how, but I know you can. Like, I used to really love this minigame as a child. I don't even know why, because, like, it is so dumb. I tried recreating it in Minecraft once as well, and did a surprisingly good job of it. Like, it was jank, but it worked. And hey, I did it legitimately. Okay, that's good. This was absolutely a good call on my part. Now we can leave, because that sure did just happen. I still don't have bombs, so I can't do Honey and Darling yet, but I can at least try the quiver game, but I don't really want to. Well, if nothing else, if the postman doesn't deliver my Dugas, then I can at least do the Running Man minigame thing with the bunny hood, which I did fucking without the bunny hood in my previous randomizer run. Because, like, there's a thing where you have to press A on exactly 10 seconds, and I saved scummed the hell out of it, but... Can't believe this guy. Not even turning up to work. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft in ages, apart from I cracked it open, like, fairly recently, sort of flew around with the Elytra for a bit, and then just stopped again, and it is an unreal amount of fun. Like, there should not be as much fun to be had in that method of flight, and yet here we are. But yeah, I think I've missed the boat with... It doesn't really matter, because I can't do Kefir and Andrew in this run anyway, because I already stopped the Thiefy-weefy guy, so... Oh, Andrew's here instead. That says to me that... Oh, I forgot she did that. Okay, so that says to me that I definitely can't be doing this, but I could at least take a run up to the postman, see if I... Wait, did he just spawn in while I was there? No, I didn't think so. Just, I thought I saw someone appear. Well, whatever. I think technically you can do a gainer to jump into the... this is completely the wrong end of town. You can do a gainer with the Zorro mask to get into the back of the Curiosity Shop anyway, but I don't know how... I'm not entirely sure what a gainer is, I just know it's some kind of weird jump, and I don't know. I'm no speedrunner. I can do ISG, I can seam walk into the mountain village, and that is literally my extent of glitches. Well, I have successfully done the 4th day glitch on console before, but... Favorite in the Melfest Grand Final. Oof. The biggest of oofs. I don't remember any of them, is the honest answer. It was really not a good final. I kind of don't want to do the shooting gallery. What was the other thing I was... Oh yeah, I was going to pop down to the laundry pool and just grab the 60 rupees that are just chilling there anyway. What am I doing next? Can't get into Akana without Epona's song. Can't get into Great Bay without Epona's song. I guess we can do the Swamp Spider House? That's kind of random. It's a thing we can do. I have a can-do attitude. I could do it too with can-do. Why are the rupees not here? I'm sad. I am Confucian. See, this is my favorite Zelda game, and there's a lot that I know about it, but I know that there's also a lot that I don't know about it, so bear with in that regard. Right, so in terms of temples, can't get to Stone Tower because we can't get to Akana. Can't get to Great Bay because we can't get to Great Bay. We've done everything we can do in Snowhead, I think. Good noise. It would probably be better for me if I were to, like... I'm gonna risk this, and it's gonna be really fucking stupid of me to do so. Wait, no, hang on. I could do it with Zora Link, it'll be faster. There will be damage, but I'll just survive. I'm a survivor. I survove, because that's the past tense of survive. But yeah, for the past 2 years, the Melody Festival and Final has just been so much of a non-event. Like, Shuffler was good, and that's my that's my limit for the past 2 years. So now, right, I need bugs. You would benefit from having the Sonata of Awakening in here, but you don't need it outright. So that's the one thing I don't have that you might need in here, but I don't need it, so I'll be fine. Oh, that's good. Like, last time I was here, the sound effect for getting a gold Sculptural token was, the really long... I think it was like the "you got a medallion" jingle or something ridiculous, anyway. Right, there's a patch of soil there, that's a magic bean patch, which, if you put bugs into it, nothing happens. See, I know my onions when it comes to this game. I don't know all my onions, I just know a lot of them. I'm intimately acquainted with onions. And I also know that you can't do the Oceanside Spider House without fire arrows, and that fucking sucks. Learned that the hard way when I was doing my previous randomizer seed, because in that one, I didn't have the bow, and I could get all but, like, thanks to some trick shots with, like... Wait, no. Not with the bow. Yeah, with some trick shots with the hook shot, I was able to get 29 out of the 30 Skulltula tokens, and then there's one in the basement that you just flat out cannot get without fire arrows, and I was so salty. Because in this game, you can't carry lit Deku sticks through doors. You could in Ocarina of Time, and in fact you needed to in Master Quest, and yet, in this one, it's just outright forbidden. Or forbuden, if you want to say it Swedishly. Now, what else is in here? Nothing on the ceiling in this room. I think that is just in the other room. That's okay. I'll need to grab some bugs from in there in a hot second as well. Surprisingly, nothing of value there. How dare I insinuate that magic isn't magic? And I'll update all of these tokens on the tracker when I've done the entire Spider House, because, like, there's no point marking them off one by one. Would be here for even longer. I could swear this one was on the other side, but apparently not. Give me the bugs. Now, part of me thinks you can actually jump this, and I'm sort of apprehensive about risking it. Oh. Not here either. Huh. Well, I don't have to risk it because I've got the Deku mask. Choo-choo. Oh. Ah, damn it. I meant to put my phone on charge before this, and then I didn't. Alright, what else can I do while I'm here? I think that's my phone that, like, I got a new phone recently, and I still use my old phone as an alarm clock, and I meant to charge up because it was like 50% power, and now it's like lit up and, okay, now it's darkened off again. That was surreal to witness. The walls are confusing because they're making, there's a Skulltula here noises, but that's because they're inside the speeple holes, which I need bugs for, which I get from this room. There's the bee hole. There's the bee hole. There we go. Now, I was gonna stay high because we can't get that scrub to move, so we can't get back up from down here, but we can still go the long way around, so it's not even a problem. And also, wow, 3 for the price of 1. I'm impressed. I was not even aiming for that. And then I forget which pots they're in, so just run into all of them, because you don't even need... Like, some people think you need the Goron mask to hit those pots, you just need to roll into them. Similar story with the random drum things in the Ocean Spider House. Excuse me? There we go. Yeah, in the Oceanside Spider House, it's just the drums with open tops that you can, like, thwack open. I could swear there was another one here, but apparently not. Well, moving swiftly on. Slice-y slice, dice-y dice, stab-a-ty stab, stab, stab. Same type attack bonus. And we'll need to do another lap to get some buggery boos. Oh, and there's you. How could I forget? Thing is, how many bugs do I need? 2 down here, 1 upstairs, 1 in the other room, I think? So I might need 2 rounds of bugs. So be it. Speed ladder climbing. At some point I need to go and get the Bremen mask as well, because somehow I completely forgot to do that. Also, I'm glad I got the gilded sword first. Oh, shit. Wait. While it's still daytime, I'm gonna need to go and do the finger sync lockdown. Fuck. He says, not going and doing the finger sync lockdown. It's fine. I can at least finish up my business here. Okay, Niels. Sleep well and sleep. Sleep and sleep. But at least while I'm here, I want to... Right, if you're gonna come down to my level, I shall spank you with my sword. Spank you, spankity spank. Alright, now I got through here, hit that crystal fizz bitch. And then just Scarpa. Because luckily, the day 2 Deku Scrub Playground thing you can completely cheese. And I am very ready to do that. And then the day 3 one you can half cheese, which is also good. I'm glad I remembered this when I did, because time is very nearly up for this day and I don't know when it closes. I know there is a period each day where you can't do the Deku Scrub Playground, and I want to say it's just blanket all of nighttime. So I'm going to do this now while I still can, because time is, as they say, getting on. And luckily I happen to have enough rupees on hand, so that could have gone a lot worse than it did. I don't want to do day 1 again, because day 1 is the worst. Right. Just stand here and just keep spamming the mask. Because then that... Like... Like, for some reason, because of the rate the platforms move, the rupees desync from the platforms, and if the platform's moving up and down, then obviously that's not... Like, if the platforms move up and down, the rupees can't get desynced from them. But if they move horizontally, they can. Because if they get desynced vertically, they're just going to fall back onto the platform. But if they get desynced horizontally, then it doesn't, like, they're going to fall onto the floor. So you can collect all of them and then start the minigame, and you just win immediately. Like, so... Oh... But I just won! Everything is sad. Oh. Well, okay. I don't know when they close. I know that they close, is the thing. There we go. I win. That was easy. But yeah, so on day 1, all of the platforms move up and down, so you can't desync the rupees from it. On day 2, they all move horizontally, so you can. And on day 3, some move horizontally and some move vertically. And so that's why you can choose some of it on day 3, but not all of it. And it's just worth your while to do it, because it just makes the whole thing easier. Right then, back to the swamp, back to what we were previously doing. And I'm fairly sure that the skull token things... Why can't I just not speak English today? The skull chill tokens do carry over until you reset the cycle, because if they didn't, that would be dumb. So the thing is, like, I'm thinking in my head, I could do the Anju and Cafe side quest thing basically fairly soon, but I don't have Cafe's mask, so I can't actually convince Anju to be in a state where she'd be receptive to the Pendant of Memories, so I guess that is a no-go for the time being. Can I get bugs from out here? Surprisingly, yes. Everything is surprising in this stream. Give me the bug. Oh, why are they still animating? I just want to grab the bug in my bottle and hold it up like, is this okay, mommy? But it can't be done. Unless... Are there more bugs under this one? Surprisingly, yes. Why is everything surprising? I'm surprised by all the things. Well, whatever. I forgot that bugs are so easily accessible in here, to be honest. But mercifully, they are accessible, and I accessed them. But tragically, in Majora's Mask, they patched the thing so you're forced into a cutscene when bugs enter holes, whereas before, in Ocarina of Time, you could drop them and recatch them, and 2 of the 3 bugs would crawl into the hole, and you could recatch the 3rd, and you could duplicate bugs that way. But alas, in Majora's Mask, it can't be done. And I am sad. Go into the hole. Well, I'm having a fun time, even if nobody else is. Now, I'm just hoping, and every Majora's Mask randomizer player hopes this, I'm hoping that the reward for this isn't a small key, because that would suck. Wait, what was gone? What was... I said something clever, and then immediately proceeded to forget about it. But yeah. Yeah, no, I've completely forgotten what I was going to say. I am dumb. But yeah, we just need to pray that this isn't a small key or something else that's, like, useful and or time sensitive. Oh, right, yeah. I think you can still do bug duplication if you just drop the bug in a bottle somewhere that it's not going to react to, but if you drop it next to a hole, then you're forced into a cutscene where you watch the bugs climb into the hole, and of course, because you're locked into the animation, you can't, like you can't recapture them. Like, you can't efficiently drop one bug, catch it again, and let the others go into the hole, whereas you could in Ocarina of Time. But in this game, they made it into a mini cutscene thing. They got wise to our shenanigans, boys. B-O-I-S. And, like, this room, I never really understood, because, like, I think the dirt patch in here is a magic bean patch as well. I think it's just the ones on the walls that have sculptures in them. And I think my younger self never put the pieces together that it expects you to plant a magic bean in here to get to this door. And so as a child, I thought, oh, maybe there's, like, some secret that I need to activate, and it'll make a ladder appear, because another ladder also appears in this room. But no, you can just jump this, so I don't really know what they were going for. So, there. Right. There should be 6 in here, 3 in the tree, 2 in the grass, 1 in the beehive, I think is the order of operations. Either way, we should leave here with 29 because there's 1 more outside. Just comedic, non-stop eggs. Alright, that's not anything... Are there bees in here? I don't remember there being bees in here. There are bees in here. Now I remember there being bees in here, because there are bees in here. Really? Well, I hear you. I see you. I killed you. Ah, could it be you? Yes, it is. Ooh. Last time I did this randomized scene, I think I had a different graphics plugin going, so... Like, I'm getting a whole different host of visual bugs, no pun intended, compared to the last time I did a randomized, Majora's Mask, so... Yeah. Anyway, we know where the last one is, we just need to take the long way around to get it, because we don't have the Sonata of Awakening, and everything is sad as a consequence. I suppose the bean stuff is just in here so that, like, to make sure that you can do this spider house basically as soon as possible, and it's just made easier with later items, but I could be wrong. I'm low-key hoping... You know what, I'm just gonna leave that thought there. No, I'm low-key hoping that more of my friends from Lively Planet join the call so that I have more company to keep me company. Because Laura was good company, but then she had to sleep. But I've not spoken to Alex out loud for a while, and we do make such a good comedy duo. Because clearly that's what we are. And in fact, Joth, for that matter. And Heather. Not spoken to her in years. Well, Joth is online, so we may be joined. We may also not be. Give me the spring. Give me the spring. I was gonna say spider and thing at the same time, came out as spring. Burp. Just land perfectly next to the door. What's the prize? Man, I already have your mask. Everything is sad. But now we know. And honestly, that is a fun mini dungeon, but tragedy nonetheless. Right, so to recollect my thoughts. We can't do most things. Ah, my legs! I'm just stretching my legs, don't mind me. So, we can't get to Great Bay at all because we need Epona. We can't get to Akana Canyon because all we need is Epona. Like, we could use the Gara Mask to get up into the canyon, we could go into the graveyard, use the Captain's Hat, that's all fine and peachy. But we can't get into that area to begin with unless I do some fancy glitch that I'm not familiar with. So we can't do either of those. We've gone as far as we can in Snowhead Temple, and we can't even open... What time is that? I think that's the other thing I haven't done yet. But I don't know what time that is, because I thought it was 3 PM, but I went there and he wasn't open, so I gave up and did other stuff. So I'm guessing I won't be able to do that on this cycle, because I don't think you could do that on day 3, so... I don't know. I think, technically, the other things I can do are the shooting gallery, which I don't want to do, but I can. I could get the Keaton mask, or what the Keaton mask turned into, but I'd have to reset time to do that, I think. I'm fairly sure I'd be able to. But yeah, this is going to be exactly the opposite of fun. So, where's the input button? Input button. Turn it down to 50%. 50% sensitivity. That should, hopefully... I've done decently at this with like 100% sensitivity, and I don't expect this to go well. I think it helps if you memorize. Excuse you. They go so fast. Also, like most Majora's Mask randomizer players get some sort of glitchy mess for like the hey, you hit the thing, and with me I'm just getting nothing. I'm just missing all of them, well, missing one per frame every single time. This is why I didn't include the heart pieces here in the randomizer, and why I wanted to be sure that the heart pieces are where I thought they were. Oh, I'm making so many speedrunners cringe with this performance. I'm out of practice, and... oh, that was bad. That was awful. I swear that they go so fast. They glow up so fast. Oh, 30.
Oh, that was awful.
Okay. Low key gonna, well, high key, evident key, the save scumming should now commence. Whatever. I don't have to get perfect, so I won't stress out over it. I won't stress the monkey wench. The monkey wench, mind you. This is gonna be hell to watch, but then again, this is hell to play. And I've stopped save scumming because I started doing badly. I feel like I vastly underestimate Link's rate of fire, and that was just terrible. At least we have fitting minigame music as opposed to, like, the Booby-Doot-Doo song, which I don't know what that is, but at least we don't have it. Why do I just tap out at 30 every single time? Cheaters never prosper, ladies and Fentelfelf. Ladies and Fentelfelf. Presenting Wario de Mambo. Real OGs will remember Wario de Mambo. Oh, come on. I hit at least some of those.
God, I hate this minigame.
Like, the swamp one isn't quite as bad, but it's still pretty bad. Like, I forgot how bad this could be. Also, I feel like the timer is desynced. Like, how can I be expected to do this? Okay, that was unexpectedly good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. And we're back to save scumming, I notice. Nope. Nope. And suddenly I start crushing it. When the pressure is somewhat reduced, I start crushing it. He says, missing one every single time. How does this one keep missing? How is this one keep missing? Get ready to hear the same bar of music 50 times in a row. Good enough! It'll do! And thank fuck that wasn't anything important. Good grief. But yeah, when is the postman counting minigame? Because I can not for the life of me ever remember. I can only assume you're suggesting it now because it's a thing that can... Oh! Pfft. Input still turned down to 50. That's why I'm walking so slowly. Herdoip. But yeah, so the only things I can do at the moment are the swamp shooting gallery, the postman counting game, saving up to... Oh, it's day 2! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! I just remembered something else that we can do, but it has to be done right now. He says going to the postman place anyway. But yeah, if I go to the Southern Swamp on day 2, there's a grotto right inside the Lost Woods area. And it's only there on day 2. You might be able to get to it on day 3, because it's in, like, the whole woods is arranged in a 3x3 grid, and you start in the bottom middle, and it's in the bottom right room, and the route on day 1 doesn't pass through that room at all. And I don't remember about day 3, and I don't actually know the route for day 2 either, I just know that it's the first room on the day 2 route, so... And that's where the Giant's Wallet was in my previous run as well. Just comparing everything, like every aspect of this, to my previous run. Yeah, just grab the lily pad. Also, for the nun people who are wondering, I chose Tattle's color to be warm, because, like, the options are warm, cool, random, rainbow, and I think something else, and everyone chooses rainbow. I had rainbow in my last randomizer run. It looks cool, but everyone's doing it, so I'm going to not do that. And here's the secret grotto, or grotto, as some people pronounce it. You know, for when you accidentally spawn extra feet appendages, when you grow toe in the Johto region. Okay. Note that we don't have the bow yet. Like, we can still use the bow, because we've got the large and largest quiver. It's just, if we get the bow, that will downgrade us to 30 arrows maximum. But then again, we can just always come back to this, so I guess it's not even an issue. Right. Next thing's next. Put this money back into the bag. Oh! All-night mask as well. I can get the all-night mask, but that has to be on the night of day 3, and obviously that's still a long way off. So yeah, I could do Deku Playground, All-Night Mask, Rupees, Swamp Shooting Gallery, which I don't really want to do. And I could grind up Rupees, but that won't make for entertaining entertainment, so... Oh, is it only 5? I thought it was 1,000. Okay. I can swear it is 1,000, though. Well, whatever. We'll keep saving. We're making good time on that. The real thing at the moment is, like, the thing that's holding us back is the bomb bag. Ooh. Ooh. And I'm sorry, that gave absolutely no context whatsoever. 2 more things. Clocktown map, Dodongo Cave. No, not Clocktown. I want sort of Milk Road, because that's where I know I can get an easy fairy. And I'm going to get 2 easy fairies, because I don't have the stone mask, but I do have the best sword. So I will die in few hits to the Dodongos, but the Dodongos will die in few hits to me. So also that gives us easy money. Like an easy, I want to say 100 rupees? 50 a pop? That made no sense. I'll just slip into here and back out the other side again. Now, I know on the night of the second day, these guys put up a fence that block off the middle of Milk Road, but I guess they only do that if Cremia's actually delivering the milk, and if she's not, then tough titties. And I guess we could fight the Takuri, but that takes way too long, and why am I whipping out the ocarina? Just hold on to the hookshot because it's something to put on the other C button. Ooh, oh. I was going to say I could do Infinite Sword Glitch to speed up the fight with the Dodongos, but that wouldn't speed anything up because I don't have bombs, so I can't remote activate it, and there's nothing in there that you can... What is this about? I think I've seen this before, but I don't know what those rocks actually signify, so... I have yet to, like, master... I've not even practiced. I've yet to master the whole thing of, activating ISG by grabbing a bomb, and I can't do that anyway, so... Are they just constellations made out of rocks? Blech. Anyway. Cafe, go down the hole. You die now. Oh. Ah! That actually made me jump because I wasn't expecting it to hit me. Okay, two jump attacks from the Gilded Sword. Good start. Now we have a bit more maneuverability room. If we'd been lucky, he would have walked into the explosion of the previous one. And, you know, my world flipped upside down when I realized that Dodongos only have 2 legs. Because, like, it's obvious if you look at them. Like, you look at them, oh, they've only got 2 legs. But, like, they look like they should be quadrupeds. And they're not. They're bipeds with a quadrupedal stance. Their tails are much too long. The explodey boys. You explosionary device. How fitting would it be if I got the bomb bag from here, though? So, the prize is... Oh. Well, that just opens up the rest of the fucking game, then. What, the doggos are bipedal? Because they look like they should be quadrupeds, and they're not. Oh boy, now I can do everything pertaining to Romani Ranch, but on the plus side, first of all, I can't even start on that until the next cycle anyway, but also, where am I going with this train of thought? Right. At least defending Crimea from the bandits will be easy because I have the Garo's mask, and I always pronounced it Garo personally, but it's Japanese, it's probably Garo. I can use the Garo mask to just literally speed through that without any issue. Because if you wear the Garo mask, they won't attack you at all, so, you know. And... okay, opponent just randomly stopping, why not? First things first, something that I was not aware of until my previous randomizer run. There is just a grotto back here that has no business being here, and I would say, oh, let's do the ocean spider house as well. That'll make for entertaining viewing, but you need bombs to get in the first place, and we do not have any of those, so we can't even enter the house. And... okay. Gotta love how the red rupees look like gold rupees, or huge rupees, depending on whose canon you're adhering to. Right, which way should we go first? I am not even fucking touching the pirate fortress until I get the stone mask. He says, very much aware that the stone mask might be in the pirate fortress, which I swear to fuck is the most devious thing they changed in the 3D remake. Like, oh, I forgot about the likes. In 3DS game, they moved the stone mask to be in the pirate fortress, which is such a fucking dickish thing to do, and yet here we are. Right. I made it so that the beaver race isn't included in the randomizer, which is good because, like, you've seen the trouble I have with timers in this game anyway. Even though the whole fucking game is on a timer, but, you know, he who peanut. Royal blue peanut. Yeah, I think it's to do with frame limiting or something, so... because I remember I tried the beaver race on my previous run, and, like, I did it flawlessly and still ran out of time, so... I've just decided that's just not a thing I'm going to include in this randomizer seed.
Link, can you just grab the palm tree, please? I want to rise like a phoenix, out of the ashes, seeking wrath and vengeance, retribution, rupees!
That being said, if this prize is rupees, I will murder your family, Link. Luckily for you, you have none. Can we please? I should, like, I would say I should just get like a USB GameCube controller or something, but then I bet by the time I get such a thing, I won't need it for anything anymore. Because I'll no longer be streaming games that require this level of precision from my pancakes and my pantries. Now, what's the point of having a Scarecrow song thing there? Like, literally, why? But yeah, so I'm not doing the beavers because I don't have to, but there's a chest up here, there's a chest on the other side, and there's a chest in that waterfall, so... beep beep. Toaster seat. I think that was my 9th. I just forgot to add one onto the tracker. And there are 4 heart containers shuffled in here as well. And also, whatever your, like, whatever the randomizer turns the oath to order into, you get 4 of. So, you can end up with, I think, 23 heart containers if you get everything in the game and the oath to order turned into a heart container. But that happened for Picked Up on a Bus. When I did my previous seed, the oath to order turned into the mirror shield, so just whenever I beat a boss, I got the mirror shield. which I suppose is useful because if you get the mirror shield and then get a Hylian shield restorative thing, then obviously it downgrades you because this randomizer is programmed questionably. I don't know if I explained that yet, but yeah. So, bomb bag upgrade, quiver upgrade, sword upgrade, shield upgrade. If you get any of them in the wrong order, you can be downgraded. Just by the pure virtue of getting something out of order. Like, canonically, that means that Link is like, oh hey, I found a largest quiver. It can hold 50 arrows, and then later on, ooh, a quiver that can hold substantially fewer arrows than the one I currently have. I'm gonna throw out the big one and replace it with a shitty smaller one. Beep beep. And the prize is... the piece of heart is a piece of heart, weirdly. Who would have thought? I thought I saw a red ruby down here, turns out it was just the eyes of a fish. In the eyes of the fish, Joel. Now, I kind of did this in a stupid order, because now I need to go and rescue Mikau, and also get the... oh, wait. Okay, there are fish around here, that's good. Need to sacrifice the fairies. So yeah. If we get lucky, we're only gonna need 4 fish rather. But we have 2 bottles, so we can do it in 2 trips. But I need to feed the fish in the Oceanside Laboratory. And if the wrong fish eats your offering, then obviously you'll need more. Like, it takes 4 fish to feed the fish up to heart piece level. And I'm probably explaining this to people who already fully know these things, so... Anyway. I'll just head back over yonder, rescue Mikau while we're in the area, open up the warp point next to the lab, and then come back through here again, so that I can get to the back of Zora Hall, funnily enough. As a child, and I suppose this was just like, misfortune, but... as a child, I tried to swim around the back of Zora Hall from this side, and it just zoned me out and reloaded the area. But, in this randomizer, and in the 3DS version, and I assume in the original as well, you can just swim round to the Zora Cape warp point from that previous map. And, like, as a child, that simply didn't work. And Mikau, are you not dead after? Oh no, there you are. Just all the way out there. I could swear he was closer to the shore than that, but apparently not. I seem to recall this being significantly more arse to do in the Japanese version, and I don't know why. I think it's because there isn't, like, a specific grab function in the Japanese version of this game, just, like, here. In the Japanese version, you have to literally get into perfect position and push him perfectly. And in my previous randomized run, the Zora mask turned into one of the bomb bags. So Mikau's face fell off, it turned into a Dodongo's stomach, and Link was like, cool, I'm going to throw out my biggest bomb bag and get this slightly smaller one. And under some circumstances, if you get the bomb bags out of order, that could replace your ocarina, which I tried that in my randomized run and it didn't, but I've seen it happen to other people. It happened to Big Dip on a Bus, for instance. So, what's your face turning into then, Mikau? Is it an egg? Is it 2 eggs? Is it a house? Ripped off his face and won his heart. And then we get to the grave. You got a grave. Well, this is fun. See, I'm pleasantly surprised by how the Majora's Mask randomizer actually ended up working out in the end, because, like, when it was first, like, conceptualized, someone did make one many years ago, and it was kind of crappy and sort of barely functional, and admittedly, this one isn't much better. Like, it's usable, but it's, like, still, like, it's still rough around the edges at the moment, and it's still pleasant to see that a Majora's Mask randomizer is at least possible, because, like, at a glance, you'd be like, oh, well, wouldn't it just be, like, 90% heart pieces? And surprisingly, it isn't. So, that's a pleasant surprise. Just love how the bow just kind of disappears like that. So, I still need the Great Bay map, the Clock Town map, and the Akana Canyon map, so... they're both here. So we just see the Clock Town map now. Oh, dear. All things for me to write down when I watch the stream VOD back. See, I've been going for 2.5 hours, and it does not feel like it. Okay, so basically I just bought a boss key for 40 rupees. That's just how that worked out. Did I hit... I think I hit the thing. Did I hit the Quan? Because that used to be a thing. Of course, the marine laboratory is just a fairy fountain. Right, if I stand back here and drop 2 wet, slimy loads into the fish tank, watch closely who's going to win a goat. Okay. We now officially have a favorite fish. Oh, fish-ally. Can the correct fish? Yes, the correct fish can. So you just need 2 more, and that'll persuade you to eat your compatriot. You know, eat your compatriot. And I'll just pop on the Zora mask and head back over to literally where we just were. I could go and do Pinnacle Rock as well, and I kinda don't want to. Like, if I had Chateau Romani, then maybe, but, like, fun fact as well. As a child, when I played this game, I played the GameCube version, like the Zelda Collector's Edition one, and, oh, I keep forgetting about the, like, literally bang smack right in front of you. In that version of the game, it says, like, when you boot it up, this particular version of Majora's Mask might be a bit buggy. Be aware of it. I forget exactly what it says, and I don't remember what's buggy about it. And I remember getting as far as Great Bay, and something not working. I think I couldn't find the Pirate Fortress, and, like, I couldn't work out what to do next. Bear in mind, I was a child at the time. And I remember getting into Zora Hall and trying to do the jam session with Japas. Is it Japas? I think it's Japas that does the jam session. Anyway, I remember doing that and thinking, oh, that's how I learned the local song, so I can at least get that and open the temple. And obviously, I tried he plays you the do 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 do, and I tried playing that back to him, and of course that's wrong, but child me didn't know that. And so I thought, oh, that's how this game is borked. You can't actually finish the game. And so I ended up getting to Pinnacle Rock just by brute forcing the... Like, because for the uninitiated, between those 2 rocks in the background there, you go through there, it's a new area, and there's, like, basically an invisible maze, and if you go the wrong way, you zone out and start at the area again. I brute forced my way through that, and I now have the route through there memorized, so, officially, you need the seahorse to guide you through, but I have the route memorized, so I don't, and the game is merciful enough to allow you to cheese it if you know the way, and I do, so here we are. You are the incorrect fish. You cannot eat. You're not allowed to eat, it's forbidden. And one thing I tried in my randomizer run, from what I tried, you can't feed Zora eggs to these fish. And I admit, that's a ridiculously dickish thing to even try, but it won't let you. Or at least, it didn't let me when I tried, and also in my previous run, it got to the, like, final hours of the final day, and I had, like, 1 or 2 Zora eggs in my inventory, and I'd already checked the spoiler log at that point. And the New Wave Bossa Nova wasn't anything useful, so I ended up just selling a Zora egg to the Curiosity Shop for 20 rupees. I sold an unborn baby to Satan for 1 corn chip. Also, my throat is getting sore from all this commentating. But yeah, so I cheesed my way through Pinnacle Rock, and my prize for that is being able to do it on command. And for some reason, I think of the route through as looking like a $sign, but it's literally just a letter S. Like, there's nothing dollar about it. Now, before I go into Zora Hall, because that is my next stop, I'm gonna crack open this bad boy. Love how Zora Link just assumes you're diving, just at any given opportunity. Oh, jumping off a ledge. Must assume the position. And then when daytime rolls around again, we'll head back to the final Deku playground, and that'll turn out to be the Fierce Deity Mask. Well, the Fierce Deity Mask isn't actually in the randomizer because, like, that would make 99% of seeds unbeatable. Huh. That's going to be useful for when I do the aliens thing. I don't want to do the aliens thing, but I now can do that. Now, controversial statement. I like the Great Bay Temple, and I don't get why people don't. It is deadass my favorite temple in this game. Like, I do like Stone Tower, but, like, given the choice, I prefer Great Bay. And a lot of people hate it, and, like, really? It's not that hard. Like the Watch Temple in Ocarina of Time isn't that difficult either. And this one's even less so, and yet here we are. Well, speaking of here we are. And we're at a place where there are fairies again, so I may as well stock up. The fairies look like my fairy, because she's pink and they're pink. And fun fact as well, because my first experiences of this game were through the collector's edition on the GameCube, that meant that that was true of my first experiences of the GameCube, of Ocarina of Time as well. My entire throat. And because I sort of played these two kind of side by side, So I found one of the stray fairies, like, I did the stray fairy thing in Clocktown, and didn't realize that that wasn't a thing in Ocarina of Time. And so I remember finding a fairy that revives you when you're dead, putting it in a bottle, and then taking it to the fairy fountain that's just outside Castletown, and then releasing the fairy in the fairy fountain and nothing happened. I'm like, what? I love how that works, even if you don't officially go to the jam session. Because, you know, it's so difficult to memorize 16 notes. But you can't play it to him as Mikau, otherwise you're locked out of this entire single-side thing. And also, yum yum, the randomizer almost completely eliminates the need for the Deku Scrub next door, because, like, you do still low-key need it a little bit. Okay, what I'm saying is dumb. If you give the Deku Scrub in here, or the Business Scrub rather, if you give him the Mountain Title Deed, obviously you get whatever the Ocean Title Deed turned into. And also the Deku Flower that allows you to jump up and get that heart piece. But the thing is, you can just boomerang it. So, there's that. Oh, now we have 2 of these, and there are 3 in total, but there's one of them that you just don't need to do, so. Alright, what can I do now? I guess, ooh, not Pinnacle Rock, they're the heart piece outside Pinnacle Rock. Not outside. The weird bit. The wall. You know, the wall. Oh, I just realized, well, I don't have the Lens of Truth. If I did, I could go and do what the Stone Mask is. What it is, I'm a night trauma lifeguard. Chicken never hurt me, I'm a good flavored top dog. See me on my float in my bronze tuxedo. Stop me at the club, I'm Hanyo Greedo. Keep wanting your morning dew. You're my pizza man, Alex does the golden toys. Keep wanting your morning dew. This huge pizza's made with cheese and broccoli. One time I drew a pink ice castle with a green hot dog and 3 light snacks. I'ma teach y'all how to scrape out the sink drain. How to scrape out the sink drain. Yeah. Said speak with an accent, so I did, just so I could steal his Porsche while he was tied to a stake in the rain. I'll stop now. I think that means that Justin Bieber and Lady Gaga are the only 2 musicians to have been bad lip-readinged twice. Because she was also Chocolate Lagooned, which sounds like a weird sexual thing, but it's not. Ah, this is harangutan. You know, where you annoy an orangutan. You harangue it, it's a harangutan. Really? Senpai, please. Senpai, please.
Okay, fine, I'll do the ding dong ding dong ding. Just let me up.
Which is both a statement and a statement. Like, let me up as in up of a verb, which is not a verb. And also, let me achieve upness. Fortunately, I have a spare bean from that one time I got a spare bean. Just hold up the bean, plant the bean, you dingus. Now, if memory serves, there's a grotto here that's currently behind me, and that has a cow, 2 cows inside it, but nothing of value. You wanna water my fucking plant? 'Cause I know you can. I will make it rain, and then stop making it rain. Come on, I spent all that faff getting up here. I know this can be done. Thank you, goddamn. And now we equip the hook shook, the hoot shoot. And then we stand over here and just play the messed up Minuet of Forest, because I could not think of a Scarecrow song. Why is my throat so, like, disproportionately sore? I am offended. There we go. I didn't want to aim that manually. This heart piece is yet another heart piece. Right. We can go to Pinnacle Rock, and it won't be a massive help, but it is at the very least, there are 2 chests there, and I can get both of them. I can't do the seahorse thing yet because I don't have the stone mask or the pictograph box. Technically, you don't need the stone mask, it just makes it easier. But I don't have either of those, so I can't do the seahorse thing. But I can at least get the chests here. And I could get the Zora eggs as well. Kinda can't be arsed. I really don't want to bother with the New Wave Bossa Nova because it is easily the most tedious one to get. Also, Link be looking good in those hot pink shorts. Well, technically it's Cafe, but we don't discuss that. And that first one's a decoy. The third one's also a decoy. The second one tells the truth. Correcchio speaks the truth. Okay. I blame the camera. I know that's right, though. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. I really love your tiger light. Oh, that's neat, that's neat, that's neat, that's neat. I really love your tiger feet. I don't know how narrow the tolerance is for when you're walking. Just for when you're walking. Find the adjacent sign, stay to the right of the rock. Stay to the right of the rock. Further right than that, apparently. Does it just change on day 2? Does it just randomly change, or am I just standing slightly in the wrong? You get to the fish, you pass the fish, and then there's another sign. And this is the Thai $sign moment. I blame the jank of the analog controls and lack thereof because I'm using a keyboard. How many times have I said keyboard in this stream? And when I publicly release my Eurovision Top 41, count how many times I say like in that one, like just in the first episode, never mind the whole damn thing. Don't you touch me. Now, I don't remember which ones the chests are in. I'm doing this so inefficiently. Okay, that's one of them. That was an unfortunately lucky guess. Well, okay, I'll take it. Just another heart piece, just lay them on thick. Now, I want to say there are 4 Zora eggs here? I think? Could be wrong. You can't search me. These eels are, like, weirdly terrifying, yet they never bothered me as a child. Oh my god, I got them both first time. Like, that's not even a luck thing. Like, they are in a fixed position, and I just... It's giving me bomb chews, but I can't use them because you need a bomb bag. So they're in the item screen, just sitting there being useless. Well, even if I... Hang on a minute, can I play the guitar down here? No, I can't. That's annoying. Yeah. Even if I did get 2 of the Zora eggs, I highly doubt I'd be doing the entire New Wave Bossa Nova in this cycle, so I may as well wait until I can do a bit more quality of life stuff surrounding that. So I'll come back with, hopefully, Double Magic, or Chateau Romani, or just basically something that makes this a bit more doable. And additionally... Right, let's see, there's... I could do at least some of the Pirate Fortress. I don't especially want to, but I hypothetically could. At the very least, in the first room, there are 3 chests on the floor of the water, and then there's a whole buttload of stuff on the inside of the Pirate Fortress if you go in the regular, which I can cheese because I already have the hookshot, but like, that gets you straight into the stealth bit, and the stealth bit is not fun. I swear it's the 3rd one. 2nd one. Damn it. Yeah, there are some chests. If we go in the normal way, we can at least get a couple of chests, but I kind of don't want to do that until I have the stone mask, because I'm a paranoid, socially anxious fuck, and I'm so not here for stealth. I hate stealth in general. Now, can I remember where the chests here are? There's one in... down here. Yeah, there we go. And there's one under a log, and there's one basically opposite this one, kind of. Okay! Good thing I checked. And, like, the light arrows are such, like, a meaningful thing to get in Ocarina of Time, but they're so much more useful in this one. So, okay, there's the 2nd one. Give me the good stuff. What if all 3 of the elemental arrows were just here? Like, open the chest, or cafe, I'm sorry. Cafe, please. Cafe, please. Oh, because this kind of technically counts as a mini dungeon, I guess we're not getting the screen shrinky thing. Which is good, because that paranoid the fuck out of me as a child. I know that's not how the word paranoid works, but, like, that's another thing. As a child, I thought that paranoid was, like, spelled the same as, like, annoyed, and so you could paranoid someone to make them be paranoid, and I'm sad. Why did you reload the area? You fucked it! Well, you fucked it, and you're a fucked it. But it just disappoints me that on this particular graphics plugin we don't get Quad Sun, because I was so hoping to see Quad Sun again. It's been too long. And the 3rd prize is... the Woodfall Compass. Like, we start on such a high, got the light arrows, and that's it, now we out. We have tapped the fuck out. And again, it's kind of not really worth me going into the Pirate Fortress at the moment, because I'm not going to be able to get all of the eggs in this run. I suppose I theoretically could. Oh, that was something else I couldn't do in my previous... randomized. I didn't have arrows, so I couldn't complete the pirate hideout because there were no... I couldn't shoot the poop. Poop, scoop, poop, skitty boop. How are you not seeing me? I'm here. Don't notice me, senpaiant. So here's the thing. I could hookshot to that and, like, go out getting the chests in the main area of the fortress, but I kind of don't want to do that, because that involves sneaking around, and it could be that one of the chests in here has the stone mask, and I swear, I will eat so many crows if the, if I do end up getting, like, let's say, the stone mask and a 3rd bottle while we're in here, because then I will end up doing the goddamn New Wave Bossa Nova. Also, it's weird how, like, we're on the dawn of the final day. I've been going for nearly 3 hours. I forgot just how long a cycle could last in this game. Like, damn Daniel, back at it again with the moon. Thank you for finding the moon, but I wish you hadn't. Watch me swoose right in. Swoose, swoose. Timing was a little off, but you know. You know the misadventures of Skooks, unless you don't. And secret middle chest. All the things you learn by doing a practice run of the randomizer. Gibdo mask. Useful, except kind of not, because that was another thing that I removed in the randomizer pool. I took out both of these secret chests in the bottom of the well, just because that's another super tedious thing, and I kind of don't want these streams to be boring to watch. So the mirror shield is still in the randomizer logic, but just not the two, like, random chests that are in there, so I won't have to worry about that. Now, where's the vent in here? It's on the upper side. Oh, and another thing. I know I talk about my previous runs so much, but there's so much for me to unpack that relates to this experience. So in this next room, there's a heart piece and 2 hidden chests. And one of them I did not know was here. Like, there's one on the left, and then there's one on the right as well, and kind of like the same place, but on the other side of that chain link fence, like in that pit. And that was where the Deku mask was in my previous randomizer. So, oh no! I mean, that's not that bad. This is somewhere we can get back to easily, and that just basically gives us 2 things for free, provided we go and cash them in. But at least that's here and not somewhere tedious. So, you know, hopefully we can get the stone mask soon and we can do something fun with that. Or you could... Oh, wait, no, it's the circus leader's mask that makes them not attack you, isn't it? With the Cremia thing. Well, either way, we have that now. So one way or the other, we're not going to get attacked when we do the thing with Romania Branch and all of that noise. Part of me's thinking, end the stream when we get to the end of this cycle. Part of me's thinking, just end when I get to a convenient point to do so, because my throat is killing me. And it's also getting late. Like, it's 7 minutes past 12 on the 4th of April. Oh, and the moon is quaking. Quaking in its moon boots. Mountain title deed. I was just talking about this. Right, so luckily I've already done the toilet paper thing, and we don't need this for anything else, so... I guess I can just go and deliver this to the guy in Zora Hall, and then we can be on our merry way. At this point, I'm just gonna keep going in here until I come upon... Like, if I get thrown out by one of the guards, then so be it. Because in all my years of playing this game, I have never done the Pirate Fortress legitimately. I have always just relied on the stone mask. And, like, why wouldn't you? Because you have access to it at literally this point in the game. And, like, in moving Shiro to being inside the Pirate's Fortress in the 3DS version, the game designers basically acknowledge they expect you to get the stone mask by now. They make it deliberately harder for people who don't. So, you know, like, why wouldn't you? But, of course... This being a randomizer, the stone mask could be somewhere in here. It would be dickish, but it's possible. Fuck off. Just when I had it lined up as well. Can we please this time? Can we please the sack? Surprisingly, only 2 attempts. Surprisingly again. Take me to the top. Take me to your butt plug. Hold on to the meme. Take me to your butt plug when my nights are cold and lonely. Flying high together on a journey to the stars. Won't you take me to your butt plug through your ass? That was terrible. But then again, it's a Swedish Eurovision winner, so kind of swings and roundabouts. Swingers and round booties. Oh, I forgot about this outside bit. This is just kind of also here. Also, once again, we have strangely fitting music. So things I need to remember to do. Deku Scrub Playground. Hide and stay hidden. If I just make a break for it, how far will I get before being kicked? Not even kicked out, just kicked in the face by a roaming friend. Because I want the chests that are out here in case there's something important, and knowing by luck they probably won't be, even though I'm going to all of these lengths to check them anyway, and of course there's the chests in here as well, and I don't want to do the babies yet. Oh. I don't remember how many chests there are here. Like, there's... Like, 2 of them are over there, and I don't know if there's a third. I'm gonna guess that there aren't. There aren't a third. Okay, just kind of stop there, hope that no one sees you, and just keep on running, boy. B-O-I. B-O-Y-E. B-O-I-Y-E. B-O-Y-I-E. Boy-E. I'm going a little bit loopy. You know, La La Loopsy, La La Land, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La, and Poe. One of the chests is here. Please be something, people. Please be something, people. It's just a lot of money. That's fine, we need money, because we're trying to get the 1,000 reward. Which I think is a... I'm hoping I'm not getting them mixed up. And then there's another chest that's here. Can it be beans? Can it be beans? Gold dust. And you would give me that on the 3rd day, wouldn't you? Oh my god. Right. So, once we get fire arrows, we'll need to come back here. Or... Actually, yeah. No, fire arrows doesn't matter. We can... Ugh! We can go up to Darmani's grave. And... Oh... Stop making me do the pirate fortress. So, mental note, that's a thing we can come back and do at some point. But I'm going to try not to because I don't like stealth. For now, Deku Scrub Playground before I forget. Before I forget that I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Speaking of things I forgot. Oh my god, the Bremen mask. I forgot that 2 days on the fucking bounce. And you watch, that'll be something like really useful and important. Like for the sake of argument, let's say ice arrows. I'm pretty sure you can just use the Deku flower to fly up to that. Like one of those things where it looks like you shouldn't be able to, but you can. But I know you can also hookshot it from down here. Nope, I'm stupid. You can hookshot it from the chest that's up there. Which, fiddly aiming, and yet I'm somehow taking that over the much easier option of just using the fucking Deku flower. Oh, just realized. The day 3 clock 10 music is just Peach's Castle. Good. There we go. I'm bad at video games. Now, what secrets are you holding, tower thing? Ice chest. There aren't any of those in this game. Oh. That doesn't really matter because the key in Woodfall Temple is completely redundant, but like it's another one where as long as you have the right items, you could just go around the dungeon the wrong way and still get there. Nope. We're going to the Deku Scrub Playground first. Right, other things I can do today. I can deliver the priority mail and get either the postman's hat or the Chateau Romani bottle. And then I just need to remember to go back. Like, you know what? That's another excuse for me to put off doing the Pirate Fortress until another time, because at some other point in time, I'll go to the Pirate Fortress and get the gold dust and the priority mail and do the things that branch off from those. Snowhead Compass. Random. Like, if I just had explosives or fire arrows or some combination of the two, then I'd say the game really wants me to do Snowhead Temple because it's given me everything pertaining to that dungeon apart from its last key, and that's another dungeon where you can skip one of the doors. Not all of them, but one of them, as I've demonstrated. Unless there's something you can do there that I've forgotten about. And technically, you can, like, cheese away into the dungeon with a bottle of hot spring water, but it's sort of not the best plan because it's really difficult, time is tight. I don't trust the, like, passage of time in this game anyway because of frame limits, and also it's really fiddly, you know, analog controls, keyboard controls. I don't want to race myself to Snowhead Temple. That's what I'm basically saying here. Okay, I've made all the ones fall that can fall. That's good. So basically, you barely need to save up any money to come and do this minigame. Just as long as you do it just right. But yeah, there are still the horizontal ones can be displaced, the vertical ones can't because of how displacement works, so how quickly can I get 2 rupees? I keep forgetting that I named him Algernon, just literally because that name has been stuck in my head all day and I do not know why. Show me your secrets, Deku Scrub Playground, and I will consume them. Make them be a part of me. This is where the couple's mask was in my last random run. And as I said, I know I keep going on about it, it's just relevant and relatable. And now Algernon will just spend 50 years spinning in place because control schemes. 30 seconds, a new record. Just a heart piece. Well, at least it's another heart container. Not going to complain about that. No. What else can I do? I can deliver the priority mail. I can deliver the mountain deed. So I'm going to put that on my C thing so I don't forget. Also, I mean, it's a bit late now, but note to me inevitably watching this back when I watch this back. Check if you got the Romani Ranch map. I think I did. Like, as in, I bought the thing from Tingle. I know I have the Romani Ranch map item. I just don't know if I have the, if I bought the thing. I think I did. I'm fairly sure I did. But if I didn't, that's something else I can do. I will not get over how good Zoralink looks in pink. Like, pink kind of suits all of his character models, but Zoralink especially, I'm not sure why. Also, it's such a pretty song, and again, I don't recognize it, so I can only... Unless it's just a Mario 64 song with instrumentation that I don't recognize, then I would assume it's from Star Fox, because every piece of music that can be randomized into this game that I don't recognize is either Breath of the Wild or Lilac Wars. And I feel like this might overwrite the... Does that overwrite the thing? I mean, it doesn't really matter, because, like, the business scrub in the mountains, you have to pay him 200 rupees and give him a large bomb bag, which we don't have. I don't know if that's been taken out of the randomizer pool, though. Or, like, that specific requirement, anyway. Right, what to do next? I just had an idea, and it's gone again. We could blow open the Goron racetrack, but we can't do that because we need to beat Snow Air Temple and make it spring, which it is decidedly not spring right now. I can technically go into fucking the Lens of Truth cave, but I can only get one, maybe two of the things that are there. So unless that is a bomb bag, we're gonna come up short pretty quickly. Technically could climb up to Thingy Face's grave. I don't think we can do that. I think you need Lens of Truth to actually get the equivalent to the Goron Mask, or whatever the Goron Mask has turned into, so I would say right off Darmani's grave for now, because we wouldn't benefit from having hot spring water, because we could thaw out that cave, but there's a chest in there that's hidden under a giant rock, and I think the giant rock can only be blown open with bombs, unless... Does it expect me to use powder kegs for, like, all the little things that bombs are attached to? Because, like, I refuse. Plus, I can't get to the powder keg shop from here, because in that instance you need the, need fire arrows. Because, like, as a child, I spent so many attempts trying to get hot spring water to open the powder keg shop in here. And... I tried so many times, failed so many times. Oh. Fuck. Well, at least we know where that is. But yeah. I think I'm going to save the Pirate Fortress for the next cycle, so I can do all of the, like... yeah, in this cycle, I'll take the priority mail thing to, like, one of the two destinations, and sell the gold dust. And in my next cycle, I'll go back to the Pirate Fortress, do the Pirate Fortress, like, get all the Zora eggs, like, all that good stuff. And... hang on a minute, I'm getting totally brain frazzled. I'll go there again with the stone mask, get the second round of gold dust on my subsequent visit. Just do the whole thing on another cycle, basically. because I can. Right, there's a chest under that one, I think. Do I have a powder keg on me? I don't. I have no means of exploding whatsoever. But there is an invisible chest guarded by an invisible sculpture. There you go. Get out of the way. Get out of town. And that's just another heart piece. It pains me to know there's a chest right here and we can't fucking get it. Well, whatever. At least we can get out easily enough. I could swear there are more invisible enemies in here, but I don't think there are. Okay. So with all that spoken for, what now? What now indeed? There's a bunch of grottos we can't get because we don't have bombs. Clocktown, priority mail, not until this evening. Ikana Canyon, I guess. We should at least open it. Now, strictly speaking, we can't get to the warp point because we don't have ice arrows, but I've been told, as far as speedrunners are aware, there is somewhere that you can stand in, like, the Ikana Canyon, like, area, where you can just... Like, normally you need to freeze 2 Octoroks and, like, use them as stepping stones to get to, to get to the platform that you need to hookshot from in order to climb the canyon wall. But there's somewhere you can stand, and I think it's like frame perfect, some bullshit like that. You can stand somewhere specific, and it'll, like, you can hookshot it from there anyway, so that's one thing I could try, but I'm not too excited about the prospect, because again, I tried it in my, What is that red thing on the map? What is that red thing on the map? What is that red dot on the map? Usually dots indicate hazards like boulder. What was that red? Does it put the Takuri on the map? I did not know about that. I guess I just never noticed. Wait, hang on a minute. I'm wearing the fucking gyro mask. There was a fucking reason for that. You up there. That's a nice mask I'm wearing. Why, thank you. Yes, reveal the tree, summon the tree. Begs the question how Cafe gets up here during the Anju Cafe side quest. Like, is the power of love so great that he can just yeet himself up an entire wall? And just pop on the stone mask because I'm not about being blown to bits by a bunch of selfish rat-TH creatures. I love how the stone mask just low-key clips through his face as well. Oh, right. Next cycle, I can at least get the equivalent to, or whatever the Keaton mask's into. Nejiron? Nejiron. They're my favorite bullshit enemy, because they sound so dumb. They're just the most pointless enemy in the world. And I love them. They are my children. Hello, child. You're my child. They're called Nejiron, because it's a portmanteau of something in Japanese and Goron, because they're like mimic Gorons, so Nejiron. And for some ungodly reason, the stone mask doesn't protect you from the Octoroks, so... Huh. Again, really weirdly fitting music. Bearing in mind we just came from a pirate fortress. Now, okay, that's not how angles work, but sure. Two things I can do here. I'm just gonna kill these because you're in my way. Like, I just took that apparently. Right. I don't know how, but if you aim it just right, you can, like, hookshot onto... I don't know if it's this tree... Oh, good. Or the... Like, there's one there, and there's one opposite it, just higher up the canyon. I don't know which one, but if you're frame perfect... That's not what that expression means. If you're frame perfect, you can latch onto it without crossing this wetness, and I don't know how. I've never done it, Well, I half tried one time, and that's it. It looks like I should be able to get it from here. Can I get that one from here? Can I get this one from here? I could bomb hover, except I don't have bombs, and I can't bomb hover anyway. Can I somehow hookshot across here? Could I dolphin jump up there? Somehow I doubt it. This area is designed specifically so that you need ice arrows to progress. And like, I'm not about that life. I don't have ice arrows. I don't even know where they could be. Well, I know where they could be. There's a whole list of places they could hypothetically be, but... Ugh. Ah, of course. Cafe speedrunner. That's just end up thought, just cafe speedrunner. Or whatever. If nothing else, we can at least go in here and suffer accordingly. Because we have light arrows, so we can at least get into this. Oh, and there's a grotto back here as well. If the ice arrows are here, then we're just set for life. If nothing else... Right, I'm just sort of, again, brainstorming. At the end of today, we can at least go and fight the Big Poe and get whatever Dumpei's bottle turned into. And then that will spit us out during the final hours, so I can... Ah, I don't have Romani's mask. And I was going to say, the game fucking gave it to me then. I don't have Romani's mask, so... I wouldn't be able to give the special delivery to Mama. I can give it to the postman, though. He'll give me the postman's hat. That's how this run's going to be neatly sorted up. Neatly sorted up, mind you. Now, there is nothing of import in here in terms of... Like, there's a bean patch, but it just leads to a load of rupees, so don't worry about it. We have a fairy, so it'll be fine. Like, 3 of the 4 bosses in here are no trouble, and I fucking hate the wart from the Great Bay Temple. It's just the worst enemy. Like, the 2 mini-bosses in the Great Bay Temple can just eat a fuck and die as a result. Because, like, the Mad Jelly is just a nuisance, and the wart is just awful. And I don't want to have to refight either of them, but here we are, not even having fought them once yet. Having not set foot in any dungeon apart from Snowhead, we're now fighting... This is Majora! Turns out Majora was a lizard all along. And they all go down like bitches. I just love that there's just unfittingly, excessively dramatic music. At the very least, I can do this, I can do the Wizrobe, because this game loves Wizrobes, and I can do the Garo Master, assuming it lets me in. I feel like they've taken the heart restriction away just for the sake of the randomizer, because normally, these like random like heart icons above each door indicate how many hearts you have to have, otherwise the spooky guy here won't let you in. And like this one, you need like a fuck ton of hearts, and we decidedly do not have a fuck ton, but it's letting us in anyway, so that's cool and good. Okay, that shouldn't have worked, but here we are. Okay, that should not have hit me, but again, go off. Must you be this way? I had no trouble with this in my previous run, and yet here I am having my ass whooped and handed. Okay, did not know they could do that move. Well, I have a fairy, so I have a fairy, so I just don't carry. And I won anyway. Go on, mock me with your bomb that you can use, and I can't because I don't have a bomb bag. It gave me bomb chooser, not a bomb bag. That's such a gut to the punch. Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. Huh. Well, we can do the Great Bay Temple now, except we need ice arrows to finish that off, but still. Right, is there anything that I need, like, as a matter of urgency on this 3rd day? Because I'm thinking... I'm gonna need... What am I gonna need? I need to do Dumpei when nighttime hits. I'm gonna need to deliver the special, like, the priority mail. I think that's it? Which means that we could, hypothetically, fight 2 warts in one cycle? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me sideways. I'm gonna save the wart to last because it's just the fuckiest fuck that ever fucked a fuck. Demonetization. But yeah, it gave us the key to the Great Bay Temple, and that's like the one key in the game that you need. So I'll fight the wart here just to get the piece of heart for beating all of these. And I guess I'll have to go and fight the wart that guards the ice bow rod fish as well. Yeah, you suffer. Now, in my previous randomized one, I got the Great Fairy Sword really early on, and if you jump attack this guy just right with the Great Fairy Sword, then you just have a fantastic time. That was rude. It was incredibly rude. Okay, apparently a jump strike from the Gilded Sword is enough to kill him anyway. Duly noted. But how have I been streaming? Like, I spend ages not streaming at all, and then suddenly I just bust out a 3-hour-plus stream. What is my life? Stone Tower Compass. What is this? Just a fucking miscellaneous warehouse of assorted storage. Well, once again, I reiterate, I'm having a good time, and that's what counts. It'd be nice if I had a second fairy, but, you know, we'll make do. Because, like, really, the only reason why I have any trouble with the wart at all is because I'm hella careless when I fight it. But I have save states, I can save scum, I can be a basic binch. I can be a binch in a pinch. I can pinch binches. Come bite my thumb. I hope you know the stakes. I'll put a slug between your shoulder braids and ask what light through yonder poser breaks. I have been iambic on that ass, ye hoe bag. Ooh, and now you're red. No gonads, ye gads is so sad. There is an efficient way of fighting this boss, this is not that. And also, if I could spam the spin attack, that would also help, but again, you know, we'll make do. And I could use the hook shot as well, and yet here I am using the bow like a scrub with a large quiver. Just get completely the wrong frog spawn. Just stand here, spam the sword, they can do very little damage to me. They can damage me, sure, but not very much. Just uncover the eye, shoot the eye in the eye, miss the eye. Pain. There we go. That's more like it. So what, does my bow just get more powerful if I have the best sword? Because I swear, it takes more than just one shot to the eye to get this guy to shed his frog spawn. He says, using a gendered pronoun for literally an eyeball. I'm just gonna stand here spamming the sword and that'll somehow make me win the fight. Open your eye and run headlong into my blade. Because this guy literally only takes 2 hits from the Gilded Sword, or maybe it's 2 hits from the Great Fairy Sword. I thought it was, I don't know. If you do a good, you can kill him quickly. Okay, Tattle, you do a spectacular job there. Face me, you coward. Tattle, please. Tattle, you are the reason why I'm not winning this fight. Oh my god. Why does Tattle, like, lock off when it closes its fucking eye? That is maximum rudeness. But hey, that went unexpectedly well. Also, why do 90% of the mini-bosses in this game, well, yeah, mini-bosses just explode when you defeat them? So rude. Because, like, the P-Hat explodes, that thing explodes, the Gara Masters blow themselves up. Fucking... Fuck. Look, a good thing I checked. Fuck damn it. Fuck my damn. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme it. Well, last time I fought the Great Bay Temple wart, it gave me the Oath to Order, so since we have the key and I don't remember where that was, we might as well go and do that now, because as long as we use that, we will never need it ever again, so... Like, once you... Like, the Great Bay Temple only has one small key, and because this is a randomizer, once you get whatever the wart is guarding, like whatever the ice arrows turn into, you never need that key ever again. So it's nice to permanently tick keys off the randomizer list, because Otherwise, suffering. Because, of course, when you save and reset, all the small keys go back to wherever you first found them. So, you know, we had to go and fight a wart again. But luckily, wait a minute, that place gave me the New Wave Bossa Nova and... Wait, no, I didn't need the bomb bag up. Okay, never mind. I was going to say it gave me everything I needed to do the Great Bay Temple. It didn't. Could have done, but it didn't. And how very dare it, quite frankly. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to do the entire Great Bay Temple, because I don't think there'll be time left in this cycle for that. But I guess I could at least, like, I can at least do a cursory sweep of the rooms, since I'll be in the general area. But first of all, whip that off. Hoot, shoot, hook, shook, Zoromask. Am I the only person in the world, probably not, who's memorized the songs of this game? Because, like, it really fascinated me as a child to discover that the New Wave Bossa Nova and the Elegy of Emptiness both have, I think they're 7 notes long and they have no A buttons on them. I don't know why, but that just fascinates me, because, like, Nocturne of Shadow was 7 notes long, but had an A button pressed literally halfway through, so... I don't know, child me like little patterns like that. Oh my god, the Great Bay music is fucking Tall Tall Mountain. Well, I say Tall Tall Mountain, Bob on Battlefield, literally every single level in Super Mario 64 that shares that theme. So... boss music, why the fuck not? We could get the chest that's in here, but there's no point because it's just a stray fairy. And nice as it would be to get all the stray fairies, we need the ice arrows in order to do that, and I'm just not committing to this dungeon on this run. We're just gonna go in, fight the wart, probably grab the map and compass since we're here, and get out. Because I actually remember, like, I know in order to get the, like, you need the ice arrows in order to swap which way around the currents of water in this temple go, therefore, the wart is on the side of the temple that we can currently access. So, no worries there. And just stick the stone mask on so the upcoming Skulltuli don't bother us. Because they are such nuisances, and one of them has a stray fairy inside, and I can never remember which one. Hey, Mr. Pillar of Moisture, descend. And then reascend, take me. Just take me, and then just shake me. La Noches para mí. That was a good song. 2009 was an underrated year. That being said, I don't see what was so special about Fairy Tail. Like, I don't dispute its winning status, I just don't see why it was special. Like, it was okay. I just didn't... Like, I don't remember having a particular winner in 2009. Like, my parents will insist that I was hardcore standing Jan Jan, and, like, to be fair, that is a very fine song. But, like, I don't remember having a distinct winner for that year. Also, I'm suddenly remembering that I think the wart is in the lower path and we took the upper one, but that's fine because there's a chest right here for free as long as you just hookshot to it. So, I'm not even mad because we have an hour and 15 minutes of in-game time to get in here, get the map and compass. We can now do fucking Woodfall Temple as well. Good, good, jolly good. This seed is so much more generous than my previous one. But then again, I'm getting an unreasonable amount done in what is just, like, my first cycle. Because this is still my first cycle. That's kind of mind-blowing. Now, I know there's a chest in here. I think it's a stray fairy. So... I don't know. I kind of want to try because... Like, I'm 99% sure that this is just a stray fairy. But it's that 1% that's making me be like, oh, since you're here, you might as well give it a try. Okay, I have never seen that happen before. I thought that fucker just sort of stayed stuck on that ledge, but apparently not. You suffer. Sufferness. Esophagus. Hey, Link, maybe turn around when I say turn around. Yum yum. There we go. Just waited for me to be standing on solid ground before it made the chest appear. Jolly good. Stray fairy? I mean, it's a free heal anyway, so I might as well just accept the heal. Yes, straight fairy. Well, whatever. And I know for a fact that there's, in this upcoming room, there's a chest at the bottom of here that's also an item. Because there's that chest over there, which is the compass, usually, and the chest down there, I think, is what the small key usually is that allows you to fight the wart. So, good times. Fight me, sir. How can you run on water, you Jesus lizard, you? For anyone who's watching, because let's face it, probably no one's still watching me live at this point, but whatever. People who are watching this video in whatever form you may be watching, have y'all ever seen the Jesus lizard? Because if not, then, like, at your convenience, crack open a tab and look up the Jesus lizard. It's just so much fun to watch. It's just so much fun to watch. I did not know you could bust out of that mid-animation, and I'm grateful for this newfound knowledge. And my bonus prize is more money. And more money. And more money. And, well, I just realized there are 3 randomized chests in this room. This is where the boss key is as well, but unless we do some sort of fancy glitch, we're not getting the boss key chest in this cycle. Like I could, but I'm choosing not to. Right, we can't finagle that valve, but that's okay because we're literally just here for the wart. So stone mask, even though it does nothing, well, it does stuff, just not in that fight. Bow, because we're going to need it, as I proved in my previous encounter with a wart. I feel like I didn't do anything and it blew up anyway. And the only key in the Great Bay Temple. And as long as we do this now, we will never need it ever again, ever. So, anyone watching this stream VOD, this is the only time this room will appear in this entire stream series. If this game had achievements, it should have an achievement for beating both warts in one cycle. Like, as in 3-day cycle, not like one cycle of them in the fight, because that would just be redonk. New Donk City. Angus. Angus Delaney. Just gonna keep spamming the bow because I have a fuck ton of arrows and I can afford to do that because I am the 1%. Open your dang eye! Thank you. Okay, now it's officially, like, we are now on the clock, so... I need to get this boss done with as fast as quickly possible. Can we please? Can we please? Can we please? Look at me, sir. Look me in the eye. I will fight as many of your blobs as it takes. Because I have a fairy and very little to lose apart from time. Because, you know, Zman man tenli raximan man telli metazman la malochetsalaitishan. That's the limit of my Hebrew and it's not even good. Not a bad song, underrated, though they use Comic Sans in the live staging, which, like, you'd be right to be offended by, but other than that...
Expose your weak point for my entertainment. Fuck.
Yeah. Open your eye so I can shoot it. Oh, really? It takes more than that. Like, I know you can use the hookshot as well, and I really should be, I guess, but whatever. We've done the important part. And I'm currently just spamming the arrow keys just in the vain hope I can get a spin attack or 2 off. I mean, if I hit the wart in the process, then, you know, so be it. All of the best noises emanating from my hands right now. Mern woo. Mern woo. I'd sort of like to keep my fairy as well, so I'm going to try and be healed. There's still more. God, how many of these are there? Wait, some speedrunners probably know the exact number, but you know. Oh good, there's more. How are there so many babies? There's so many babies. There's so many babies. Face me, sir. Come on. Open your eye and stare me. Stare me with your candy eyes. Love me with your luscious thighs. Oh, wait, you don't have any because you're a giant fucking eyeball. That was a trick shot and a half. Fucking hell. And hey, I did that without using up my fairy as well. Shazamity Lamb. On the Lamb. Robert De Niro. Dinero. Bamboleo. Pancreas. Fucking Camaro's mask? What? Sure. Actually, wait a minute. What's in the next room after this? Lay down a save state there. And decline this generous offer to go back to the entrance, just to see... Off the top of my head, like, I feel like I really should remember, and I don't. What is in the next room? Also, I feel like if there was an official master quest this game, or just some other, like, ROM hack to do quality of life stuff, they should have the, like, on day 3, have the moon, like, actually affect the tides in the Great Bay Temple somehow. Okay, yeah, but I thought maybe there was a room I was forgetting about, but there's not. We can just be on our merry little way. Also, I love that we just summon Ganon every time we teleport. Oh, this is the fucking Mario 64 boss music as well. Didn't even think of that. Right. So we're just low-key dying. But, you know, don't even think about it. Oh, come on. I know you can... I feel like I'm just constantly keening to the right at this point. I'm not sure why. That's what made me think about the moon affecting the tides. Now... Bremen Mask, Camaro Mask, and then we need to go to the graveyard as a matter of urgency. So as soon as we land, Bunny Hood, and then just do my general best. General Pepper here. Just insert Pepper here. Peppa Pig. That on one side, that on the other. Save state just in case the Bremen Mask doesn't appear on day 3. I feel like it does. But I could be completely wrong. Could we please, perhaps? Could we please, perhaps? Oh, sadness. I mean, everyone's evacuated, so it would make sense. But still, I could swear. These guys too? Wow. Well, fine. I guess we'll just deposit our mad monage and then head to the graveyard. And then I'll just not commentate at all while I do so. Ugh, so low on health. I could go in there and see the secret guy being a secret guy, but... Nah. There's nothing to be gained from that. There's not a chest there, there's nothing of use, so... I summon thee, O horse of the North Star. Aura, aura, aura. Rita aura. Oh, technically we could get the captain's hat while we're here, he says, with the captain's hat equipped. But I mean, like, whatever the randomizer has turned the captain's hat into, because we know this Night of Awakening, we have a good weapon, we have the bow. But it's probably not a good idea, bearing in mind Dempe takes literally all night, even at the best of times, and so we're already kind of behind on that. But that red dot on the map bothers me, though, because, like, I guess that probably is just the Takuri, but I don't remember ever seeing it, so I'm doing a concern. Hey, the bubbles can't touch me because I'm invisible to them. Ha 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 ha. I always get hit by this one because I just walk straight the fuck into it. And there's a second one. Don't think I didn't know about you. Change hats. Just as I hit the loading zone. Nice and efficient. Now go on. Tell me I can't do this for some reason. Oh god, we have the bombs as well. Oh, fuck. Yeah, open the grave. Let's have a terrible time. And this is another thing that's made easier by having arrows, because the big Poe is so hard to fight with just the hookshot and not the bow. So, you know, be grateful if that's a thing you have the means of doing. Right, equip the bow. Luckily, we accidentally stocked up on arrows on the way here. Now, let's have a really fun fucking time. This is So annoying. But still, I guess I can save scum to make sure that we get the right spots as fastly as possible. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Come on, turn around. The monsters will be arriving soon, and it will be unpleasant for all involved. Now, this is a fun place to be aware that if you backflip or side hop while the Wallmaster is spawning, it won't spawn. It'll reset the timer. But, you know. That's unfortunate. Like so. I feel like that's only spawning because we dug that hole. And... what a nuisance. Okay, it's neither of those, so we'll just give them both the swerve. Is that a thing that people actually say, or is that just something that I started saying, and I've sort of turned it into a me thing that I feel like is a real thing but isn't actually? Give it the swerve. Now, I always picture this room as having 5 on ground level that are all like arranged like the face of a 5 on a die, but I think, no, there's this one and there's not an equivalent next. Yeah, there's not one back there. Now, please don't make me do both of the upward bits. Oh, you're gonna make me do both of the upward bits. You anus. Whatever. Get onto the platform, Dampy dude. None of your shit, please. You can't touch me because I'm on a ladder. And now we wait for the dampster to arrive. I don't know why this side hop trick even works, but it does. Very useful if you're not about that life. Now, diggy diggy holy holy diggy hole. It's like Rimmy Rimmy Lay, but holier. Get your ass down here. Boy. There he comes, that unwanted guest. There's no place for you tonight. Want me to go, cause you think I'm lying, cause you think I'm lying. No, open the door, because I cannot go hunting for stars. No, no. See, I always thought it was no more, but I guess no works too. Well, I appreciate how in the 3DS remakes they actually made the Wallmaster shadows look like hands rather than just random splotches. You just go on a journey. I guess, come to think of it from a programming perspective, I think it like they despawn when you're like off the ground in general, so that like if you backflip or side hop, it triggers the same bit of code that says despawn the Wallmaster if you're climbing up something or on a ladder, because those things despawn the Wallmaster as well. Obviously there is a limit to that. Past a certain point, it like the Wallmaster, like, if it gets to a certain level through its spawnedness, it will still spawn anyway, but like... Am I gonna get got as soon as this animation ends? Because I will be sad. Okay, we have the bow, so this should be substantially easier than my previous encounter with it. Right, where even is the... Oh, it's right there. Ghost. You could just stop existing, by the way. You nuisance. Oh, you're a nuisance too. I wonder if light arrows do more damage to it. You would have thought, but I have no basis for this, so... No evidence, no proof, no intent to even try. We have so much shit to give to the Curiosity Shop guy as well. Because, well, we have 3 bottles now, I forgot about that. So there's whatever's in that. If that's a 4th bottle, that would be also useful. And failing that, we can also... Thank you. I was afraid it wasn't going to give it to me for a second there. Right. Bombs and Ocarina, he says, in exactly the wrong order. Might as well put the bunny hood on as well. Because once we get out of here, I'm hoping we have time to do Captain Kita as well, because I thought for some reason this just automatically dumped you out in the final hours, and it doesn't. It's just super common for you to take so much time on this that you end up in the final hours anyway. Also, that's nothing they changed in the 3DS remake. Like, this is just normally a piece of art in the 3DS version, and they moved the bottle elsewhere, and I forget where, because there's the new Gorman Brothers side quest, which is, like, for a 7th bottle, which isn't in this game at all. And then they move one of the other bottles somewhere else, I don't remember where. But whatever. What are the contents of this box? Is it cheese? It's money. This is just... We're making insane amounts of bank in these final hours. Just walk into that, why not? Oh yeah, we actually do have a reasonable amount of time. So I guess in the next cycle we can actually do multiple dungeons. That's bothersome. Stop giving them a head start, Link. Get shootful. And again, there are just random constellations of rocks embedded in the wall that I've literally never noticed before in my life until just now. And as a child, I did not understand this at all. Like, there's some hint somewhere about, oh, you have to wake me up and then race me, and I thought you had to outrun him to the top of the hill. It never occurred to me to try to fight him, until one day it did, and then we got, we, like you were somehow involved, you the viewer, no. I worked out one day, is the point. Also, I fucked up that jump, so we run around the Wildos again. We run around the Wildos again. Also, I don't remember what the time limit is for the postman's hat, but I feel like it's, like, not to be worried about. Also, the Curiosity Shop is open, so that'll be my next port of call after this. It was just a fun little extra, like, I realized, oh hey, this is a thing I can do, and then I did it. Wouldn't be wholesome to live your life that way just all the damn time. Like, realize you can do a thing, and then do the thing. Oh, finally, an entire heart container. Right, then. Anything else I can do to make good use of my time? Probably not, so...
Fly to Clooktown. Sell all the things.
Oh, I need to mark the bottle off on the tracker as well, because I'm a dumb. Oh, and also, we could buy the all-night mask, because that was one thing I forgot was a thing that is a thing. That being the case, Big Po, Gold Dust both sell for 200 rupees each, which will give us exactly 500, which we can hold, thanks to our Giant's wallet. So I'll just deposit 36 rupees. I hate that number, with a burning passion. Like, the 100 I can live with, but the 36 I just hate. Personal reasons, I'm not going to go into it. But no one's asking, so it's whatever. He completely missed the screen with the stuff. Right then, Mr. McSurface, I'm going to buy... Like, this is another thing. As a child, it took me an unreasonable amount of time, and I think an internet walkthrough to work out how to get the all-night mask, because... Like, it's not obvious that, like, you can get the bomb bag, like, the biggest bomb bag legitimately by saving Granny and then buying it from the shop next door. Which I've just realised I could do now as well. Like, or you can let it get stolen and buy it from here. And I think for some reason it didn't occur to me that, hey, you can also buy, like, if it didn't occur to me that something would be on sale here if he didn't have the bing. Not worth. But since we're here, is the bomb shop still open? Because if it is, then I can get the biggest bomb bag, I think, because this is how you normally get it. Yeah, you buy the bomb bag the first time, and then you save her, she gives you the blast mask, and you can buy the biggest bomb bag. Yep, okay, fair enough. So yeah, I'm not going to pay 500 rupees to receive 20 rupees, or pay 480 rupees for nothing. But I will still at least sell the gold dust and the big Poe, because I don't need those for anything. That's a shame. Because this was the ice arrows in my last run. I really need to stop talking about my last randomized run. But whatever. Don't need the big Poe for anything, apart from bottom of the well, but there's nothing going on down there, so... This will actually put us over the line for the 1,000 rupee reward in the bank. So, again, we're making good time. Now, I'm hoping that I'm remembering the postman hat part of the quest correctly. Like, I don't remember the exact time of the special delivery thing, so... Now, he says you can't take more deposits, but that's actually not true until you hit 5,000, and obviously the reward's been moved down to 1,000, so... That is absolutely... That's literally 10% interest. That's delicious. Right then. Ocarina and special delivery. Now, while I'm here, on my next cycle, I can do Honey and Darling, Swamp Shooting Gallery, some parts of Anduin Cafe. Why am I going over here? He's literally... I was already in the right place. It's just, this is where he ends up after you give him the... God, I'm missing a fundamental part of the quest in my brain there. Right, so I can at least make a start on... I have everything I need to do Woodfall Temple apart from the boss key. We know where the Snowhead key, like the boss key, is, but I don't remember, so I'm going to need to write that down when I watch this back. And now we wait. Yeah, you don't need to be able to see him deliver it, you just need to wait for him to get out the other side and... Yeah, okay. I'm just remembering how this part of it goes, because either you use the Romani mask to... Oh, it actually does take it off you as well. Either you give it to him, he goes into the milk bar, comes back out, gives you the postman hat, or you take Romani's mask and go into the milk bar, and then give it to her yourself, and that gets you the... Normally that gets you the bottle, but obviously in this case it's a randomizer, so goodness knows. So while we're waiting, I guess to speed up time, what else can I do? Right, so in Clocktown, there's Honey and Darling, the Bremen mask, and the thing Kamara's mask is attached to. In the swamp, there's the Swamp Shooting Gallery, and I can make a start on Woodfall Temple. I'm not sure how much of it I can do, but that should give us quite a few item drops. Snowhead, I think we've more or less tapped out. Wait, no, there's... We can go to Darmani's grave, get hot spring water, and open up the smithy and the hot spring cave. In both cases, like, we can spend 100 rupees to get the... whatever the razor sword turned into, and also get the gold dust and get whatever the gilded sword turned into, as well as get the item in the hot spring cave and the item in the Lens of Truth cave. We can also... probably do most of the Great Bay Temple in earnest, because... like, we don't have ice arrows, so we can't finish it. We can at least start it, but we've got all the items from there apart from the stray fairies, and that won't give us anything. And Stone Tower, we could technically, like, glitch our way into the canyon, but officially we can't. But we can at least do the graveyard on days 1 and 2. I think that's everything I can do. So, next stream will be progressful. I'm rather pleased, to be honest. Did an unreasonable amount of stuff. And also, I distinctly recall putting the Final Hours music on my list of top 10 musics in video games, and just rightly so. Also, how is it 1:05 in the morning IRL? How is a full 3-day cycle 4 hours of real time? What the fuck? Anyway, Mr. Postman, post me a man, bum 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 bum. Well, it... Look at him fucking skipping off into the sunset. Okay, we now have milk, although we can't keep the milk. So this means, with that and the stone mask combined, we could do the pirate hideout. The only thing we can't do is the seahorse side of it. But we can at least do... No, we can get all of the Zora eggs in one trip each. And we can get whatever chests are still there, 'cause there are a couple of chests still in there, so yeah. This has been weirdly productive. And I'm going to rather satisfyingly... Thank you. I guess now... There's nothing else to do in the final hours? Wait, hang on a minute, there is one thing. Before I reset time. One last thing, just to round out this stream. I believe we can get in... Like, do they lock the stockpot in on the final day? They do not. Okay, that means the staff room will be open, we can get whatever's in the... Like, this had better not be a small key. I don't think this can be a small key. But it had better not be. Because the only ones that are left are Stone Tower keys, and... Fuck you, game! Oh my Christ! Oh my god. Luckily, we'll only need this once. Because once you beat the boss one time, you can, like, activate that warp pad in the temple, and frankly, thank fuck for that. So, I'll do most of Woodfall Temple in the next cycle, and then come back during the final hours, and get the boss key, and then finish it up, literally while the universe dies around me. At least it's that and not something more important. I don't know what else it could be. Like, a boss key is like one of the worst things that can be. But at least that's not... Actually, what could that... Like, I guess a small key is the only thing that's worse than that. But in any case, I guess that's stream, because we've lived a very fruitful 3-day cycle, so... Save and quit, and... Unique animation that... I believe that was added into the randomizer, and just bless them for doing so. Also, I didn't get to see that on my previous randomizer run because I used a different graphics plugin, which, like, anything that was blurry, it just would not show, so, like, that and the Song of Soaring animation just did not get to see. But, lay down a save state there and slow down time at the start of the next stream, because at the moment, we're done. I don't think anyone's even still here. But nevertheless, that's saved. I should save my item tracker as well. Save as yeet.json, which I've used as my tracker save file for goodness knows how long. Oh, I should probably save that I got the fairy shard from the town as well. I, for some reason, never marked that one off. Okay. So, I think I'm done. So, thanks for coming out and watching. Thanks for sticking with me, Lucas. You seem to do that a lot. You stick me with the viewing, and no one else lasts this long with me in a stream, or so it seems, so I'll just leave the Discord call because Laura was the only one who joined me, and that is stream. I need to rest my throat, I need to rest my mind and body because it's 1:10 in the morning. The parents probably also want me to shut up. They're trying to sleep in the next room, so good night, goodbye, thanks for watching, and we'll do more of this next week, hopefully. Yum yum, thanks for watching, goodbye, good life, good sneeze.